Odofo aha eye Adom TV. Me ma kwaba. Jumedi a woni gusu ehwe eye enkranhye. Na me a wo hwema nimi obetimi afra me Apostle Dr. Nitekotego. Na emom uta afra me Nitekotego sa na mani age twaso tiawa. Wo ho te sei me da ase. Yo, me bom paye sei hira Adom ene nkoso ebe wana muntuo ensusonso na ento ase ade besa no na abrabo yi edie ekura wonsa no wate ene de so me no okoso aka nioma sese yetimi yo ni abrabo edimu esefata ene me daso agira nyansa akwan mu nyansa wisdom enye knowledge wisdom nyansa na woni a ewo nyansa dan kwama obewu efra asase so saa so na septa frata jimifo na timodinfo so bewu na mo wonyina abeja bibi wo nchiri amanchiri ma obi enchiri bo asase so onyansani bewu saa so na sebe okwase a ene timoni din so bewu na woni a timodin de asase so eye won heaven sebe jimifo no asase so ye in heaven se wodin tra na ne age wadu heaven se obo ne yire na ne age wadu heaven me your mama I am the kunu me na me shemra ne heaven nie sabi okwa protection a on heaven sabi ni awagimie ne timodin no se osai wo bidin edin seku a watwa ne heaven ticket no enti ono no oni ba bi ko na oje sabi ne pek e wo Ghana ya ne wiase a empo se obakaye a etimodin ni bia ne empo obi o yedibonye ni ene empo obi asabe na namuntu ejimie no na brabo ensonso aya ahwereko ono ankasa aye dia waye na awie na wakodam akoda no na yi ade am ye asese sabofo otemba na owensa mami 2 mami 3 ene na ni age na odi nkomohunu na mo kono kata so no oda na ade abachi a age mi wo ensa no mi kura na teso ono aniwa enuhu aka no sana bonete boni amunumu wona ede na chire no enuhu enawum wo bre enawum you say the wicked shall wallow in misery, foolishness will let you wallow in misery and you would never find joy. But otrinini woche enkwa otrinini oche anigye otrinini anyansa on timu no oche nkoso na ne cha ebeso no eche wo bia. Before distraction, the heart of man is haughty. Ansana say yebeto obi no na oye homaso. Nyama mekaye o. Proverbs 18:12. Ansana obi be say ye no. Ansana obi be ko say ye mu no na oye homaso tintintinti. Emi nti obi a oye homaso. O say before distraction, ansana say ye beba no. Na nipa na koma no ahomaso ena wom. But before honor is humility. No bi a ni die sano na babo dimo no oya ahobrase obi a na brabo dimo na ni die sano no oya ahobrase nyina so ni nyansa o se ansa na seye beto obi no oya ahobrase me nti obi a me ana me ye me na me nyim na do you know me dan kwa ma na ebe know you se be uye nugwase ni na obi a empo ahobrase bia no empo ni die efata no me hu obi o ahobrase a me hwe ne kasa ma hwe ne kita hodie na ma hwe ne ye se woni fie so montre so me kasa ahobrase otimi hu obi o tu se na nante ekura cha ahobrase kampese ne kasa na ahobrase epeja wankasa epeja oman to da bia ye mamu a enwuma hodo mu ahomaso minim na nso minimu anyansa nka ho ene ene oh I have the experience meanwhile experience anyansa nka ho ene ene experience must go hand in hand with wise decisions. Experience hwehunu se ene nyansa aka bom book a wakenkan anya degree no se wo de nyansa eka ho position wo no nyansa bata ho a ema ho brase eka abrabo ho empuntu a wanya na abrabo mu se sika na wanya memfa ho kwan fa so nya osika na manyansa enka abrabo ho eba na sa na wana muntuo eso ni pani eso onyame ani Mejina ho ameka se empo nyansa ewura koma mu a ema empo adwene eyedi na okra eme abrabo ayebo so okra eme a nipadua nyina eme Bible no baabi okire me se kosi se okra ebe me no onipadua eme or say I wish above all things that you will prosper and be in good health even as your soul prospers. Se okra prosper no sa na apomodine so be prosper na nipadua so prosper. Tu wo bi a wodi hia ya wo bra ne kra prosper. Okra no eye wadwene a wodwene. Watinka akanya no ene ya wode wo peye. The three make up your kra, your soul. Your soul has three components: your thinking patterns, your emotions, and your will. Together, these three become your soul. And until there's prosperity in these three areas, you cannot prosper in any way of your life. You cannot live beyond the level of your knowledge and wisdom. As your mind is, so is your life. Said ya wokra tie no, eno abrabo, awade no sika sem no adesua. Odofo, se wo pe bibi etumpon anye sika. So pe bibu agidne kese anye empo yo kaje sa anyumfo na woto no. Nyansa ewo empo okra mu. Wadwene, watenka, ene nia wode wo peye. Ene na bem eye mfasode ede ma woni oman. Odofo, sebe wo a wotu galamse, nyansa nkura o. Ohene a woto asase ma galamse ruwa no nyansa nkura o. Nyansa kura wo a kabesu ehunu se asase a meto ayekoto yi esai subna and echirima enya asase mfanya adwuma. Nyansa ebo ejapade ho ban. Nyansa epegya oman ni siye. Nyansa ensai nia yajama no oja echirima nchirima. Wo de ya fa wo hene na pani bi oman bi so na asase na woton no sika abedi nenti wonwene nchirima ho. Sabe nyansa aparo. Wo ye oyere ni okunu. Utwa oyera na ukura no. Wo ye na akade sabe nyansa aparo. Your experience has no wisdom. Your seeking for wealth does not apply wise decisions. Your seeking of fame, so you don't apply wise decisions. For you to become the best version of the person God made you to be, learn to apply wisdom. For you to become the best husband, learn to apply wisdom. For you to become the best political person and the political security person, apply wisdom. For you to become the best journalist, apply wisdom. For you to become the best health worker, learn to apply wisdom. Do not just base your actions on experience. I think, I feel, I know, I want to do. Please. Onyame bo se neseso. Onyame yenyansani. Enti na body bia se ogya nyansan so editu na montuo. Aha na meja wo. Mama na mpanimfo ebo ame ase Adom TV titiri Rondolph na eja Webek. Aha na medu besie. One onyame entina.
Ya mamu nyina chimbiem samu akwa abaya Adom TV Badwam so enini tekotego yada se eni nkwanhyensem nkwada no pay anopensem no edoso ne etodwa omu bi ya wo betie ne Justice Doche se enei abansoro ahodo ya yehuhu ewon kran ha na edoso na mpanifuo hunu de bebi esini ye edan no ankasa abansoro ne tibia mu no eya na ye de honsam no ebebro na fe ya boawura yensam foforo mu na enei ema yadema afa eye entitiye ewo nsase sebe ya obenya asase ni titiru ne ma akuafo eno ne nsembi ena no pay medebro Adom TV Badwam kase Facebook/Adom TV kase no ewo Go TV channel 119 DSTV channel 280 media fia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die mutie se den nsam ni chiremu ankasa etie Justice Doche se enei enkran ha wabo apro no anhuhu se abansoro ahodo atoto so tentenom ne ade ye sisi pa na no opese wo hunu sa nyenye bia no empanifo ye nimde ewo adansie mu nsem no wo mahunu sa abansoro ahodo na epiepie e won kran na baabi esi ne ye etibie mu no eya na acting chief justice Jones doche enedin semi etudwa kadofo mienu na so de dibia na banawie ye ho enkomodi ahodo ekoso ena ode we to ho a Adom TV kase etwaso.
I want to bring to your notice as Ghanaians. I've observed in recent days or years the uncoordinated high-rise buildings in residential areas all over Accra, especially in prime residential areas. Laboni, cantonments, and these go on as if they don't take into consideration the planning scheme of the areas. In Laboni, for example, a mall has been built opposite the Bank of Governor's residence. Bank of Governor lived there, Deputy Governor lived there, but with the building of the mall, they have to change that location into an office.
In which a Chief Justice designate Gertrude Tokuno and so Edin Sembi Tuja Ewujumedi ase.
I have watched with admiration his keen and unflagging intelligence and alertness, his depth of preparation, and the clarity and wisdom with which he leads and presides over panels, and the Supreme Court as President of the Supreme Court. These qualities have been deployed daily in the service of the nation, sometimes without the public noticing and appreciating. But he never took a day off from doing his best. He was not here for the applause. His was a commitment to his conscience, the law, and the good of the nation, as he saw best.
Osfam Ghana ene ankwankwa nyumaku ahodo apao Social Land Lab ehontoma wobute nyina ne se wo hwe ma no den a kire won kwan a wo befa so anya asase no manso bi ani so Adom kase etwaso.
React project Oxfam Ghana edia bay wo hwekwan se ebeboa emma ewo wasetena mu na afenso aboa mo ewo kwan a wo befa so anya asase edia yekua ewo man Ghana mu Oxfam Ghana eni abedwafo bi atena se asese ehunu se emma pebre na no wanije kua adwuma ne ho nanso kwan a obefa so enya asase edia yekua na sika beba mu a obetimi ede ahye won ho so akoye bibi wo ho senti odwumadie yi wo hwe kua adwuma efa enkuto eho eni kokko mu ewo mantem ensia emu dwumadie ba kwa wapa ho ntoma wode ebeboa ayi Social Land Lab Adom kase ene head of programs wo PFAG Bismarck Note etwetwe enkomo no wo kire adwuma Social Land Lab no eba bedie.
A social lab no akwan foforo a yehwe ye solve a problem. Na kire say instead say nipa ba ko betina baby adwin say we need problem no. Ye bepe nkofo amu nimdie ewo eye topic no mu. Na omo a omo some benefit no so no ya pa omo aka ho. Na ye na ya tena se abom. Na ya adwin ho ehu how ben na eye emba no mu femu a emma omo tumi nya asase emfa nya adwuma. Na based on a year feedback na benyaro na ya designing a year programs a ebe to implement here e ben sure say in babenya access to a asase rom da year omko adwuma no a 5-year project. Now for social lab no dey starting no ye dey be 1 or 2 years e bet na say nyama yi na ye nyama na to designing a year project na as na started say be implementation.
Ghana National Education Campaign Coalition busa se textbooks na yede kire basic school kwada na de na wahe emfie nan nie ne yesesan mu na so san fie nan na chi nyina no nwoma bie ne wo akyekyere fo hwem de ekira de eye wo mo haw oni Adom kase edi nkomoyi.
Ghana National Education Campaign Coalition no ya kan sem bebre afa textbooks ya enkoye ho efise emfie nan na ya change curriculum na still our textbooks any ho CSOs ya kan ho asem bebre apart from yen neck no other CSOs so aba be kan say textbooks any ho amofra no edisua ade na won say neck nso ye wo mensi e wo Ghana nyina nti yesuma ye regional chapters ni mo ko school mu ho ko bisa ye say textbooks wo ho ana teachers ni bebre heads ni bebre confirm say textbooks any school ni mu nti the pass samwe no heads of school ni municipal assemblies nankasa aba out abeka say textbooks any ho nti aban mo textbooks nti de hia pa was aban hwe say basic schools no we don't know ye nimade a basic schools no yede ye omo efa omade kire ne adesua ne akade e wo so omunya adesua ade na ye nim de nti a de bia no akachi capitation grants akachi textbooks akachi school feeding ni nyina ya kan wasem saa emre dodo bebre nso ye hu se insakraye bia aba at schools ni bi ho obekwa books no wo box mu NSC education office ho.
Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority DVLA mpanifo ene Ghana Post aka won ho abomu a enei wo license na abedi won ho a wo magye no wo mo delivery wo mo e de beba sebeya se adwuma bi bibinti ana akere so ma wontime ma won sa atumi aka no mo de ama make say license ahodo aye ready be 80,000 go ho wo mo wogidi se wo mo ye san hwehwe we bra one Ghana Post wo ye na beboa amasa ha no so afiri won so adom kase etwaso
Senior Beboa ama Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority DVLA womusikasem akosruntinu womune Ghana Post aka boma sesi license a womo beyama omanfo no omanfo ensa ebetimi aka woni license a womo emre director a ono eneda driver training testing and licensing ewo DVLA kafu isemevo ene Adom News nsentro for etwetwe nsemu nkomo
ya printing licenses over 80,000 nkrofo enkogie na yahwa ebiana obi wa akra no oyeye but after no ebia wakodi baby ti se kumase enti no sa nipa no ye pese ye di license no ekoma no but ay optional ye frɛ na se wo se ye fan brewa na ye di bebrew third say wo yue licenses wo yue license process na ho hia se we san aba DVLA bi se sa opportunity we wo ho a adena wo ma ye mfa license no embrew and save so time now we be DVLA asan be san line no the other one is say sisia no so hwa after covid ya na yesua nyam efremu say bebi anipa bebre ehia mu enye safe my enti no ya ni say ya the service we so be the congested offices across the country.
Abemo mfie dumienu a de Samuel Ofosu ahia ne nkwanhia wuo ne nyina ne say krama bi esusuo se wabodam na rabies wono so no enkoda nwotwe a Samuel Ofosu ka ho bi waka won ewi akire samede ne ti anyeye amene wato na nanom nsiado a arahusam yasi ewa wutubreku ewa wutisenya west mensinimu ewa finfin mantemu ya tewi aba enene wato na nanom nsiado no woni Adom TV kase edi nkomoi
krama ne ka me na ese from me eba makuma ho na me so saade a yanya fast na me sister baako wa ha bonim hospital bi o farm rec or side na ye de no kwa enti ye kwa no bi say de na ye akora no ye so krama na ka no no say ka no ye de na kwa hospital na so ashase na ye de ne pande bensa nsumi de minim pande akro bo mo twere duro ne pande ma ye say ye nkoto ba ye kwa no pande na price na mo ka say 50 million na me ho nso ntimi nim say de o mo de awo no na ho ba dwo no kakra na ye bi say me say o mo wo ne he na aboa no so ka ne na me so ka na beti papa ne so mo de won nsechi no mo se akra ne de se baby o mo de pande no won poison afro no be se anko mo de wo baby akra ma ne ka e no na esane se bi o mo de won ne de afro no ma akoyi na kuma na akra na kuma na edin na ode ne nambo nti me mo mpa ye be 50-50 so mo so for su bia ye se de o mbe ye bia se ja 3 days time no yenim se biom be ya baba me hwade me ba ne ye wokete no so a afi de wi ana nurse fo no so kire mu wo sa kasie no no utum nse omo se akrama ka wona se yare no fro wa oye ubi bia te se akrama pepepe sa na me ba no so ye den eye afi de otu wa no wehu no de ne se so te se akrama style ne pepepe ba no tim na kuma Zokopejan ma na kra na edi free nti media meti anse ese omo ka omo no ebi mu okolebu omo de ebia nyame adom nyame je omo de mentumi nkire
enipa mienu de make say yaje wonu ato bebi any government hospital ni nyina ne say ja eto bebi any college of health ye no wa nwaso wo bebi any anwaso be kwai mensimu wo Western North Mantam Adom TV etwaso
call 11:06 a.m. and then a distress call from one nurse at beginning hospital. Say Jato, beginning College of Health Science or Dormitory. Till the campaign you two fire tender and a bedroom. But in a Janu Demupa, Nayago, Nejano at the man white temper. But you buy a snafa and Diago, that the Yoma to turn up. Yes, so Janano and Tentem, Amanantra, Uncle, Libya, or say, it's in a mobile, and not buy night that 3 dormitories. It's Musan, Wahonoma, Yamana, Antra, Uncle, the 4th room.
And which additional be any Adom Kase etwe enkomo no ready to just say empower that so book certificate any sikadie efana and hashie
my dear your room more than just a nyashe amfa ye sika ye nyoma edusua de ye nyoma edaso nyina ahye ye nyashe kra se ye gina se dia ehye ye na ye bag ye de back class eno kwa na de wo ye hono
the kwambo me de megigi classica almost 150 million ashikwa class contribution ashikwa manya thousands e kwa amfa won me ne ma hye me ye ya ne ma me wa me de gina hanu
Enipa ensia epra bra one more shen enya nkwanhia wo sahwia moanya ya no Western North Mantam no emu Adom Kase ediba
akudu top wono ye hu ye na car no etisan no na insurance car no so apake na ebe ball insurance car ni be ball car ni ensia ene 6 o nyame adom eba na sa no ye rushing tentem e de omukọ aban aya sabia wo sehwi amoya ama kudu ono so anesi fo wo ho ne doctors fo no omo so e de ahonkeka ehwe omo asisi ame no kasa no omo hoye ne mu ba kona ne de na omo hwe ne na ayese wa yemre kakranti omo e transfer ne de ne ko Dwaboso government hospital to esi no obia enfiri mu
wani amane boni enkomo twetwe mu no en wotu ahyenkafo nyina afo kwan a wonom eduru ba bia saa bepo no dana obefa so atwi wonom hyen no
bepo no enye pepo a eye enkwara pepo sa ano hyepa eti so mo ba ye sometimes me te amita hu ni say omo ba omo fa pepo no easy eti dia awo se omo de efo pepo no kra no omo fa sa ji ana enfa start enti omo timi kwa kudu pepo no mfimfi afi na omo yi omo GS no e ban sa na akamu a na eja ne dum so a cars ne bi ye mframa nti se ne ja ne kodum na otia na amfa na chese wo se osamba na chi
eba bambo mo ensama pani ba ko ayenyini mfrim eya deep sane na nei wo se ankrankra ni nkuwa hodo bia ye krado so wo mbeboa ban no na asumdue ntiase pa bia fa ntoma pa e de efra e wo Upper East Mantam no mu ntokwa ya na yi ne tinanu ntam ni oni Adom TV akasa
Adib Sani a security expert na woni civil society kuwa huduo bi echiremu a sese wonom ade wani atofom ahu se basabasayo ya aboho amane ahya police fo a wonom ewo Upper East ene emia huduo atwa ho ahia nyina na wo mamu nansen no omudodo na eye ne a wo yeti afulani fo se wonom anhwe ampe ho asem wankan yi a ede sunsan so boni bebre na ba begya wo man yi ban bo ho nsem se sent wo de ato aban ene kabewumfo nyina animu se sa basabasayo ya ekoso ni nyina no wonhwe empe ho asem enka.
Civil society groups across Ghana find these developments profoundly concerning. As advocates for peace, human rights, and social justice, we recognize the urgent need to address the root causes of violence and promote inclusive approaches that foster dialogue, understanding, and respect for diversity. It is crucial for all stakeholders, including the government, security agencies, the diplomatic community, civil society organizations, and the media to come together and address this issue collectively. We call for a comprehensive and inclusive approach that upholds human rights principles, ensures the protection of all citizens, and of course their guests, and promotes peaceful coexistence among different ethnic and religious groups in Ghana.
Menyina no so na Adom TV Badwam Kase anope ya hana bema kwan na ye de sie da sepa rademfo bia nko emfa yemra asomdue so ye de adwuma na na yahase no nti se ben so agina ne na so wa ha o man hene kwabna sante de obokrata na ye krado online stories ne bi so ho memo akwa ababa mena e bia ba ko
so avia
so ho ye de
me ho na ye na nipa bebre nya inkomodifo nti ama bebre aboto no o ma ba mabu no no ma hye nipa mu if say unim nipa no kwa okodi nkomo a che no kwa no wo so ugidie nse wa hwe ya o chen loudspeaker na eyesi sa eti ama nipa bebre nkomo bebre wo mu atieti bebre wo mu fam o pobi ni na di nkomo na o kofa kwabna san na di nkomo na no iti ama ehwi nipa bebre
nipa nsam show
nipa nso nsam show mu dodo na awia ebai jube ho na obi akose no ube ho na obi akono maduro bi ube ho na obi nam na o bo no so pan in some dosu some dosu obi po obi kura susu na ade bi ho akire no abono
obi anyi obi ani
abono eye hu bapa o ewi nipa nkasa they said the man be confitura ewi omo ama mo ntimi kura mpege omo mu no ebi dai yasa ebi butu dem sa waka ebi esu sa de ya no say solution ni wo ho ba abro no so ntino afura na ni kura ma na ehu say solution on say solution wo ti o hia obi for a certain direction kakra bi wakam so painful erade ndom ya ye no ye nkomodie ni hye mu aye ntimi ndi a esesi ye di mu obi boa ye no ondom ye ni papa ode wo mbefa ya akwan mu am yetima di sa nkomo na kyerem. It's very important. A lot of people will be relieved ebi wo kwa ya no ya no eye nkomo bi ontimi ndi nkyere obi ehye no sa ebi ntu de ebi a onti de ye bo mo ye kasapa ade no mo ti ase no they know akoye yare bi tese ehye no sa de bia dana waye mudi
sa
oni ne ka asem bia akwa na ase na agirikwe na ase tese ne de wo kakwa na oti
wa chi eno na ase wo busa asem no ogina
na yo na yo wa
afa say
you know
divided at
tiasramu
ewo baby
mo amwo sa ayete bia ne mu nso mo daroma wa amwa wo ho adu ba bia obi anso ntibi mo ampa nipa ho ya homtede ba mama san hye unkura say yeda so nipa binim wa asase we so a omo wa badaye adwini nipa ho no kwafo esum nipa edo nipa tisre urade se o masa nipa ne bi mbefa wa kwan na nkoe loudspeakers osmosis o kan wa okoko ma sem kire no na edabontin mu friends say PA system no o ko nkurase na FM station no be ko no isi dwom no edem information service center for no be ko ene wa ya dwuma ya che de e ka bia no PA ba na information service ba na edem sa ti ya da mase se onyame ade ne nso a che e fia ne makadada emfa ni agrofi se papa bi a wasori anopa se okudware no waso ne hita na hita ne se na power na afem na odine nsa to hu se yira na gigra ne banso odware wi obedware no ne ba no so ntia se ne papa no atofom ono so ne panyan
be chwo nyina
emfa ni agro enya agro na yedie we ne nya agro na yedie o omo nyina ewusisi aye kasai eti emfa nyoma bi ni agro apart from so be ya di say wona ye ma o kwanya mo be siesie fi electrical say ehwe mo yi no bibia timi say at any point in time it doesn't matter how careful you are omo kra covid chi omo kese pa ya na omo a omo horo omo nsa enkata omo hina no say we are working under a certain grace and mercy nti mo amo no anu ansu hie wo mo fie ne nyina eka ho o de on pa won asem kra because ewi akire no ye the tester eka eyina aso debia yes ejanemu
yes o pe electrician certified one behwe
o de on pa won asem kra waso awie u kodware a na odum no se bibia ni wa enemu areho sempa na esi no mi twa samfo we ache wa mo ate ase se ewi ase no sa enyame ya wadom na authority ya sorry se ya sorry jejira ya enye school bi akwa ni multimedia adwuma bi a wo ya anase wo so wa wa fuso ana wo je bema mua ana wo no wo dress kama na ka bia wo tim efie bia enka hwe obi da fi papam cheo wa njima sorry if I can obi obetima to nuro papa e wo wiase nyina na wakam wa njima sorry ti usori asidani is very important. An ungrateful person there they be than we are limited in a lot of things. Well, in some of the the work out there be my hokwa me say we send us your election headquarters here be bro on the 27th of this month, but me eja me bit man no aduane.
Oh yes.
Me eja. So uni ma be ka join na me ka join say osmosis ni me aduane no a ye the number be betu jam too far osmosis and papa and osmosis ba. Two osmosis ba no fire dem share ne ma me number wo da be. Eji woni fire osmosis ben yo your friend aduane papa de osmosis. Me papa de aduane otimi ye pa de ohwa anka otimi ye bunabunu na ode fufu aka ho na watwa kre e ma number bi na ode aba.
Simple.
So what I say. Eji saa nkofuko mbe yon papa no saa no ebre no so na ye selection na obohu na afa papa
ye be 6
na papa so ko body o jibinya dia wadi woni so
because the obeka o video no
eno ne be so dia mo aye ne agi edi so tika de o papa betima no afia ka se membe ye apem ne meku twi bia wa ye pesa no manama me ya anwa mu bia ba ya anwa mu na ho de
si me ti ni ko sua bia ma
embe ni rabi na mesa
yankati ene
yes we yankati kwan na we reverend kwan bunabunu you know nkruma fo ye na fe wo say ani braba so what I say no no wo ko ani ma no so na ba ye anwa mu ni mekodi ya besra o tu sa di gusu adokono obi ana ekoi I said no me kosra obi onye aduane wo so me fa ndoko o mi twi beko kam zabi Father's Day ba we dey bi ni ari tumaye eti asremu awadaroma munyi ntum se mbo ho agyanom you know
ejanom yadamu ase yadamu ase pa de eja binimu ye wo ma no ya na afi ama jealous problem awafo ne side no nse papa no concentration ngonkura ne so na wo oba no eja wasi wo nso na mo so no oba ye ne eja wasi hoi but e na sade eseja ene wo ye sa nti ejanom mo nkwaso ade mo nkwatenti de hia ne se mbodi hihye so e ka se mamo nya mamo nye na ma ye hye da nkummo ye kummo agede ye mo ya musemma no
eja bi no so be ko beba no osmosis muntie oni PR jam be ko beba no upia hemachi no num onya adwuma baba e du ba ko no aburu sei sram
sente no
eja bi no musa no motie eja bi no musu wo hono ma sika onya nyina na yere ne made lalai onfa ho
abonte wo ya do ye di
mo on feel cry yere ne ma so obebo mo hu sampa ye jeni ye se onya mro so ni mo ketua no kra wanya no one ya na di koba na se o da bi o hwia o do ye
to baby
eja bi wo ho no ma ba bi a ne ba te ana suku okosuku teacher ni o che na onim die
ko class no kro nim ho one no nso o tua sa bata se unhunu
ahano na remi no eja bi wa ne makra no birthday onim ba kokro mfro bi na birthday hey sir and cry da ben and the holiday me dey awọ from so mama if it makes it more beautiful.
Yeah, one day we can do a hoa cause oba na nko na nko
yeah, it makes it beautiful. But to pizza.
Kasa no kra ba mo abre. Ba nyami hreja no. E bi no mo ya de. Ba bi anenso ho. Ti man yo nenso me man so yo nenso. Na bosumi wei eye janmo da. Ye multimedia etumi ye Adom Asempa ene Adom TV. Ye di nano eda janmo da no shonko kra. Me papa nso betumi anu aduane. E ho asema na ye ken. Nti oba wo hwe ye. So papa nim aduane ye pa. Oye 1 minute video bi na de afa number no so. Aduane o tumi ye na wo kan. Bisa se nyame ya Adom na selection no e kan no. Sa aduane na wo kan ye na no anu obeye. Yempe me ma mete na bititu tirimu bia. Mum ye ni se ne so. Nti ajanom ya chia mo ye mo moache.
Memfa we su twam say su tobre na na ye remu no. Mesrew ya ho siesie ehia ye tenam wiper no say nya adwuma. Afi trotro do bo say su topa out trotro ma enwunu gu su sa ba ko a osmosis di ba adwuma no pay. That dey the fanfo. You know di mesremu a trotro for so munya patches kakra. Afi mu a modern rubber so titare
side
no yo na nsuo to rubber de bende
Ebi mu kra de duster no.
Mesremwa because issue to now the duster na ya kata emfa.
School buses ne bi nso leak.
Na school buses bi wa kwa ku fom. Tu fa nso probo na e ba. Nso to na.
O take nso na won efin.
School buses is very important.
Munye ne ye na kra dia.
Very very important.
No correct.
Car bi e dey fire mo fra di ko school bia no. Any parents bi say woni je ho. Say woni course aka no. Wa ba bia o ba da bia ba 4 minutes. Nti de hia ekese pa no. Awofo bia je say ho na obako school na say hia. Uhu school bus bia si na school for some pay for some ntimi nkoso loadu ya de shere sardine bi.
Anumodin.
You know?
Esa mo maka na conducive man kwada no. Aye okay because we tria. So ho nti so to na akurate mu an ho afo ye format che nyina ye no. Munsiesie ahyen no. Mo ma no nye fe. Se the school run no mo ahyen ye no. Nkura na mo fa wo matete wo mo hwe so wo no ahyen enso ye kama. Se be ye de wo be services no so hia. Obi an service ne de. Ati ase. Ka adwuma rura no mu bi ho mo ka so mo service. Na ka na bre 24/7 ye adwuma saa. Enyame adum bi na ode ye nkoba saa. Ti de wo so obi aye no. Obi anye.
Okay, so the very my quine in some order to the Obocrat in your day, bro. Daily Guide say minority attacks World Bank boss, World Bank Papa Nakokika, Ninkobi wants some Kuma for David Onyama, Unyubia man. You film the Jai, yes, I economy back on track. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Anaka say NDC MPs U10 on CJ nominee and Nana Opinski Conformity Teaching Hospital and UGMC Psychiatric Center. The publishers, so say Ghanaian publishers say NDC MPs back approval of Tokonu and the health sector needs serious funding. Health Minister Anna Akase, the Chronicle Dobokata say minority pardons Tokonu, ready to approve her as Chief Justice. Mami Justice Gertrude Tokonu or Sresi Wahanam kama. Anna Fiyira Baumia Swakasa, Baumia entices investors to Ghana. And a big one, Justice Doche, were retired. Edana say Jumapa or the Abesum of my Ghana. Daily Graphics say anti-corruption plan cure for IMF bailout. Shraj, instead of one doing Shrediaba, Justice Doche bows out, vows to continue fight for justice. And mental health eats up 7% of your GDP, and then the custodian also say. Kumau MP NSTNIM sworn in wabeka ayemra shebeja 400 wadaruma bomodiana di jumapama kumawadeshe minority backs Justice Tokonu's approval, the big one, Ghana back on track, Baumia woos foreign investors. And finally, the new publishers say Ghana is best for business. Baumia invites foreign investors to Ghana. And what's Anna a day, bro, and another pay. Quickly.
And yeah, I don't online, no, yeah, fire outbreak, College of Health, Nipa 186. Affect news and most moving. And who assem, I know so by midwife or bapim for a can't move. Go on, you know. But I told Bedu Hospital, not the BCS. The midwife, Yamishra, is he was solar. Yamishra, you will be brave or hossa, no dear now, but Yamishra, do more year to my pa. No, so, yes, you rab and babies for the card. Already still just that's why registration or crown.
The activation channel.
Yes, it's your one some address or online. Your brand a cohona king kind. Come in, fancy. I don't know. TDC, I have quite good some man, what's man is under a couple of super day who's a paba, nothing come out who draw better.
Papa can see me about Adom TV, so Adom TV is being doing the said, I can see when some pie sack and open Suja within the Enoch. Kwesi Walanyo Wallace, a good catch back with the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports, the Al Regina Wallace, the nation's presenter, and Messin Kuyana Mekono Quantum Cordens Maudo and Sakan and Pensubu, our Ghana Goodium age out, and Swam say you may come and son, woman album scheduled men and pay them come on 18 bar. The campaign 1x bet have always told you that betting there is better than Sakawa. He tells me over betting, so try before didn't before trying to come up here didn't come outside Manum. Catch the bush for now for 4 years or more fast for none Mukrumu, and on Panafu in asset, none other boys in your financial freedom, Bruno. New Year the same thing, Easter the same thing. To this time, was I tribute beating a boy, I'm also in your financial freedom. no bet there o bet ya na de adwene kakra ton so bet with money that you can afford to lose sika yira enya ya no eno ana di twa bet abusua disika wo ko bi agya wo hyempa se enya hwe obetia tabiri na akona ne de keto akwaje kese 1x bet ho danse na me di agya no Sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel ye kan ya odi dia fu pampas be pimo na se do ba kwa prapra wahrawa na obre bo mo timi di nchine no Sedimo gel and roll on bo modin ada okwa shama police soldier fo no hodi ba nsa betia ka bi ato okotema so a enye na wo kra so say eye ohwese na mesiti a waya dwuma bi abre na opaduro a betin sentu ase Sedimo gel and roll on betin abo utu bi akoton ana se woto na de ho a betin afa 0208219129 na on Sedimo gel and roll on phone pen for yehwehwe nkomo yehwɛ mwa emanema entin kuyin fama Jeffas Mr. Dutitashi infections do gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis white fever na so di po na chewa edun so boa prapra wahrawa ho ema nyama timiti to ye de ma ko herbal shops ne pharmaceutical shops ne mo so pe Jeffas Mr. eno ene do ba ko ebitia boa ema nyama etia to ye de ma we mo ne sponsors ne mo tutu ne twitwa wo mo ta kira boa mena no penso ye de nkomo no etia senjaw na ye nkom e wo former eye chairman e de ma Western Regional Football Association nkomum ura kujo yanka abruche no tie de na odi aba betum se nyame adoma Ghana Football Association omo presidency ne se medeso na se yedi kukromoti esinkrata so etime yubia oba be pre ugidi pass se ne ma sifie no ekwamu dawo na omu se yu a oba be di FA president
G League no ukobetema ene obetwa betwi so loku anya sanketo akra ho kra wadwen ho
eno de wala ya dia minim da. I think we've got
Intino mo fanche wesen nema esi ekoso abenfo ba homachinti aso moda inti yehwe nim se nyame adoma betia sa kum kodwoyanka ana oye Western Regional Football Association dada ene otiabuchi obaga na se nyame adoma obehwa aboa emanema etia koyi edema Ghana football na entempaso na yebekum na yene Patrick Osajman countryman Songo so ahwenkomo na Songo stick yede ene Songo no so ejaw. Hello Songo.
Fantastic professor, more fire. Na bibia boko de.
Bibia boko ha na so e.
Atu mo osi mada ya. Awo bwana.
Rest na Mexico so ni ku ni.
Ya ubu meji medicine ni. Ubu timi ya de actually to buy I them am meditating. Na bibia ti ya de akokai. More fire. Tanya Professor Ghana League. It's econo. And then problem. How about for OBH and agree Ghana League, you know, local league, you know, a dietina, enkoye. Amount for Chilo Magnifa, a officiating, which I believe on Songo stake, you know, say, Meso Mitchell Magnima, who say, and I say, Ghana for, who say, this is what, and I say, saying a Songo, so agree a local league now. I mean, officiating a very problem, and I said problematic. Like I said, a hard officiating. I mean, senior maybe a chemo Ghanaian referees, calf, anas, a chichi womo, bribe the same a calf, a timid banding womo, which has a FIFA, a branding womo life, a free a year officiating more Ghana, even our best referee. You're banning life over Ghana best referee those days South Africa any Senegal World Cup qualifier moon send the prayer and me and the fast from banding Ghana best referee I want the handles argument over the years and you're suspending referees, you're banning referees, you understand, and I feel say also about time so-called football people any FA for any referees association be far to say they'll make sure say at least officiating senior in the past the currently league aye boy officiating ama supporters supporters no monko park no I mean a contribution bakupa factor bakupa says, I mean, bad officiating in our football loving fans, and I say, supporters, or an Ghanaian, or more a person with football, into Park, Emma Ibikra Mekam because of a year officiating. Who are the first time of park? Which has in a who bad officiating, who say referee that fair and from a year Timbako, but referee officiating in a chase. I say, opposite Timbako winning. Referee be all officiating. I said, oh, show woman has any referee no crown, why betting? And as he be a what to touch a be a whole piece officiating or officiating. Send a referee be officiating. I say, we be a friend. I catch and say, me team with the Nicola say, woman lose, me person me relegation, me person me jelly. In the point be as washing the pan putupa, and I was a referee putupanti. Or say, a bad officiating, and then to us, and no a pam supporters. And I say, woman who play football. A problem will say, woman to me go back, and that's woman to me go stadium. And Nina Begina, a football, say, who ye football, local league in the FNA, a competitive players, about the various national teams, the fair woman. Let when we say yes, because officiating coffee supporters back because woman was being fair officiating a very fair, ni unimbo ashe. Ni unimbo will lose, but in a situation of the bar, utum se Timo Yadi, Timo Yadi, no, or no yesino, and I say yesi Timbakon. A big problem, and then I make us a so called football people in Referees Association. Also, Omufa, the two also, almost the two also. I mean, there should be a relegation. Also, officiating, you should send your matches in this corner. Almost more money for Ghana League no. Anything I'm a Black Stars coach if your players Wakako league matches baby almost league sentence baby or fair Black Stars players or see local play and come. Now what you say emode. More running association emode. Say more so called football people.
Okay.
More organized league, more national teams to say BB Abercon kind na more league. A more player back who playing attractive Black Stars coacher. Our national team. Meanwhile, Blasters, even who plays via Bobo, the more than Papa Bia Jacob, my not a local talent, Ghana, local league player, but who playing to me call a Blasters. I mean, I worry. I mean, it's local league in attention. Okay. A bini officiating a air pump supporters, a free part, a moment costed you, man, and copa. A bini officiating a Utim say Kofwa. I mean, ask him. I mean, officiating very bad, and they need to take a look at officiating. And you see, who running association now, who local league.
Okay, so
you need to be clean, transparent. Now, what mean?
Okay. Nti Patrick Osajman Kantiman Sungu ana otene ka se odi Sungu stick etuensa bre no nti ebeto aso de afia na yama wo hosena nema ACL ko na ye ka Kodwoyanka former Western Regional Football Association chairman Papa Eti Abrochiri obeka che Ghana for na se FA president unyaya obedicc.
Nti unbelieve say Ghanaians, some Ghanaians want something to eat and die. Unbelieve that concept no.
I don't believe it.
Si amanfo beto abama wa untia kapre kra. Wallace.
Listen. Let me say I've come to contest, they declare as a candidate for the GSA presidential. A corner for that, maybe vote, no, it will come out. It might prepare a member as a candidate.
Intinese Ura Kodwoyanka, former Western Regional Football Association chairman, Atene Council in Kumo 8 years ago, na former Ghana captain, Bibijeta Samoja, and so then Kumo crafting about raising key concerns from Ghana players. Womo yenimum so Messia kind farmer the senior national soccer team Blasters of Ghana T2 Acacia and Madagascar and Chibiano and also better film.
I think we've got young team they are doing well, you know, but sometimes the truth hurts a bit. We say there are players below while the teams are facing relegation. Which is a bit worrying. Most of your key players, so being so embo. as a on and off, the key players, you know, see injuries are being for the later stages of the league, you know. Say the performance wasn't
better. And we can mention them from the day to the.
I think 60% of the key players I want to say recently, you know, I said the performance, you know, but one the national team is a different ball game altogether. Experience and everything is there. So.
It's Baby Jetta Samoja, former captain of the senior national soccer team Blasters of Ghana, and on also didn't come 8 years giant. But Yaba Bechem United, Royal Kingsley, also Chawagama, Ghana's Dangote, and also said Bechem United versus Diana Stars, a last gamer, Omo Elbow, Ewo, with 34 mu, Nasa Kinsino, Oma ready. Also Chawagama, and our tenant owner of Bechem United, na Ekobase Bechem United winning, Nasa Mediama Sporting Club Elusua, Mediama Sporting Club Lusuno, Everyone Bechem United, Asam Abefa League no. Into many Adriana Stars and the Akensi Chatono 18 times. So, we do see na Madawasema Moni Fashion. So, Mamma say one expert Omotech, Jeffas Mesture, and I face Sedimo Gel and Rulon. Omne boy Chido Medic with Dick and City and Sabreo. Senus Mamma say, I can't inform you know, na UEFA Champions League, Akensi Casino, and so 18 Sato FM. Na we are Sempa 94.7 FM, Adom 106.3 FM. Ibishia with T Havana, I want you live comment no so a bit about 10 personal, and we share our seconds, Kessia, a bit of FM or honeymoon. Within the profit, Kiwalas, a good catch back open and of course, evidence based presentation, Mijao, a rather entering him out and your Cassin for being the Sunni and found caught by being the so the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
Osmosis, medase, papa, aje gwe yenzu nkomwe. Na ma yankwadum online. If you had days ma cho someone say epe information bia epe any authentic, one for authentic nkan so oni madum online na pocho nukwere biara enyim. Nti no say epe authentic information contains are not oyadum online na ohonom no so no entertainment segment honom no stories being kakra bi on ma mepeda yeze yenenwa yeze share na mobon nkomo bi kakra so mezeka ho nti no adum online ya wadum online CCR bra we nyim kakra na ye nhwe nsama anepe ekwa adum online ebehu bi Stone Boy na o show admiration ama no wife na boy one god no nye no wife or da wolizi wo social media honom no mame osewonwa on so kachre ehwe no ba ho wa wala woze pebi 2 day omozena na hweska kakra nye bebre dam ehu na wa so pe hoze because odo no wozi na akomam Stone Boy and no wife Louisa Dr. Louisa odo no or too much into no yenhwe video na yente one guard na ehwe video ya oda msey hu a ebehu de oyaza Dr. Louise odenda no ho pojo odenda no ho kakra na wo chirem wo so no olokọ award ceremony bi na nuku na no retwa the video no na osedi itse nsambrane a ozoro bone yer itse nsambrane a ozoro bone yer okakansam mubronyi mahofe mazokola oda mad chede the only cockroach in my chop boxing na no Stone Boy okay chere na wife inti no odo na woli no hand o papa won koda na wonzin da ma onko after 2 children na say ukunda ho adodam za too much inti no everywhere na yan konko share another story na Wendy Shay the page na meboy atwe Wendy Shay official na orichum there Ghana hade na ankasa no artist no wa no we refo Wendy richrema there as I offer one star okaka one thieves Wendy Shay say we thieves na eraba what's up and Wendy libe chirem there oyaza the munko fears wunum come one day I was a toka krato do pe na enwumo no ebe cha no na nyimpa no why a new song a melodies no owa wo nwom na ezimo ho nde won konko to kakra nto do no owom wewia wewia nwom no wewia nwom no na Ghana had impocho one year list ma me ai our comment section ho no ma drop it aba artist no wo krom had e wo wia nwom aba artist na wo krom ha wo wata wo wia nwom pa ehu into do Adam and na yehu the go get them about him there I know the artist na Adam nyima bobozin ma hen na yeah name and shame no one je the medjumezi na way free hadin because there's been a lot of times even upcoming artists watch him do or he wasn't wanting him what's come a big artist to be portrait be feature my I won't show you me na and you be big akra mama shade you me or a hit song ebo why dey pokun wafa there's been a number of songs krom had ya yehu yan shada yan happy about the way anyamokwe ehu inti no ho asamanyen no ho asamaranyen nti when the shay na anepe ehya ho yeto won ka chero me yeto won ka na mi fi honom na mi fi honom mama me nko abrochi mem na yenko bo onko modoni McLekin worshiper oye nyum me sure de enyim ne nyum bebre na ono abrochi mem ono owo na oye nyum na owo asolo nso owo asor na zote yi de oyaza MOG okwekopue mo wo pape na asor na zokodo honom no on some can here. I see you. Mama me show. Nyamisi wo hina obi aluntumuntu before God a man. Dam na no quality. Cho konkon no say she. Me say wo there. Say nyamisi wo hina obi aluntumuntu. Into no most my papa obo emoji no say man of God. His name is Mano. Azay, superstar, some superstar level things. It's no, when you can say emoji, what to the prize. What to the best friend on you gotta pay more. Because recognition. Can say pana onye ewo honum dam no we empo worship bia waye ka honum no it was so beautiful so beautiful into no mama free honum na yenko bonkomo for oyaza for some time now be wo chrome fa last made na record label ho na ibinu rekado highly spiritual be so onyi ho highly onyi ho na za owom gide no kware bia owom bia no on show time with Andy Dusty no ninginara ababe daisy pefe na za owomini there oye highly spiritual for one papa maso mo papa kewa na tugwa there abrante ba no onyini nyejuma bio no orchirama okwaye nyande na we secret wo kroma ha Hinti no bia our last made ni living no hono atete nsem bi na ze nkomo wo ho because on chai bia na yet there Mr. Drew so we free ho na last made atuedo na highly spiritual bibia record wo hoze papa kewa mijimize pa dem nyimzere because Mason so me information do yaza assign a new artist basa wo honom minim the sugar lord crack ho assign no foforo wo honom na Mason so ye wo hint do yaza samekuku demfu bia nanka wo share links ase wo pia links boys no dem kofunu nyina no wa ba wo camp ho into no cheda on che bia no obi be say watch this space position space honum na highly spiritual honum no bibi papa bi be fikena wa ba baby say no na baby ye baby show no na baby real down unti no na ho asamarangen say urban konkonsa nkete na zo record on the world of entertainment wo Adom online za na maba mebo twitwaw kakra no unti no last made sisi ala brother and I'm here and I'm here Mijimizi the one who na Mr. Drew pa okay Mijimizi because Mijimida one new song na enyomo no oil that TikTok wana no nam me shada mu promotion papa biara ori yo TV do into no mu hope the decision that we make no is a good one because yeah share mon koye dan the boy easy o ye korea so na wa ye chew panaze ma ya papa chew ebisa am do e hwana mu ko bonizi I'm sorry Missy Bessie hade ai Missy Bessie hade nti no mama nyuzi adepam ho onkomo na adepam season 3 no orba nyasam kakra ba butu awo na say a fashion designer esinyim designing pa no me yen share wa adepam de onche bia auditions no obokodo nti no boaboa wo ho for wa accoutrements na get ready if you are 18 okay so if you are between 18 and 35 wuzinyi na say a fashion designer wuzinyi adepam Adom TV you make sure that your fashion industry no lungu you make sure that your fashion industry no obako jojo nti no yen hwa kakra ai na for bobo most me be enter adepam this year no hwa kakra na yem resisi ya wo free and phone number inti no adepam I ready ah me portrait this year no jumezi no obeye sonko kra obeye different on kaye da ma ehun bi da bi me ehun bi da nzama obobro wadwe na won ta say do na yesre bad pam do ntim portrait say ehwe na say up to the tax the ebotum na abama hen designs killer designs portrait akwenye ni de baba na ebo showcase ho na Adom TV menu hu in film kra na ma yenko Adom FM so my dad too can cook yeah baba boy he na papa nom wana bawdo papa fona we yezba ma he me yezino this year won na yere hwe wana papa fona gotum we yezba no won mo gotum we yen kakra no ehu fancy eto chinam na aze ha da mon kofo no wonum na yere fe from when na Adom FM that too can cook no jumezi no bokodo ye fande you good preparation by 16 for no ye ba marketing no do na curtains na yere mado no onya asem kakra ba wo fidue mu hade o Sunday two of our top presenters no was besenyi were be your cooking competition wo chem wala aboma na ampofo eje eno onye Jerry Justice bra Jerry da mutimi mpom nyim samwa ho okay ya bo say e ba mpocho fa edura we mkawa ezigbo hold on down atasa into no ampofo eje no onye Jerry Justice was based on the 16th on the 17th no year ton sa from wa so o papa one my ya select one papa no wo ba no wa ba be yes ba no wa hade cooking competition wala wo bodo amahen o wa hade na azechan ya join us and pafo no into no obayeda papa that too can cook bo hwe yenyi be be kan kran ma hwe yi ma hwe kran na social media Adom FM obada honom ye bo stream na live into no na ho asamara nyen ma mo fo wunsi hade ai ahun se page mezinu dunye Sandra Sana couple mu producer wa jimbranye me ye nyame show bebre Reverend Call Source minim de yada say yasabo akwa be Adom TV bedwam na o hwe no mambo atama Sandra couple yada mo say yahosepe a on dia breye de edu so no nkomo wo ho ye wi apomuden no de edikan ansa ye wi asa no so say birthday celebrant no so ye be di o mo birthday na mo kama wish ne ye de be bro mo kama pa na nem wo doctor time da so e wa ha se kakra ye wo June July August September ye be sie ndie ye de be sie nkroma wo da doctor so wo da TV ne de obeche e mo ne anwa no so obeche ye hian so no ne be ye adwuma medima for herbal clinic e wo ebua kwa agogo kumase ehono wodog yamu akwaba
yeah
na bibia boko de
nyankopa de bibia boko
wadi mada hopa se bibia kwaso adwumam
bibia eye kama
de nyankopon ase endi nkomo kakraja asa na se me hu wache
eye no kula last week no meant to me
amba enye hwe adwuma na bia enti endi nkomo ne hwe midima for herbal clinic de ye ho
ma me na wo tunfo nyankopon ase won ye soli ye o ma ye ahoden di bepie mu wo Adom TV on se wadwuma ya da bia wani me yesresere wata de shem kura ko kama efi se o ye nnepa ama oman Ghana last na me ka kire se se card bi wo mayi mu a ehu hia eye card ya ya twere so medimafo heba clinic card card we pe na wutimi da solid da bi na doctor aka kire wo say fa sa card ni beji TV fa bra beji emoni anwa fa beji mobile phone ento bi a owo medimafo card no esa wudi sie wo trankim pa se de enyila with a card no hu ehia yie pa na card no kura ehia no firi hɔ a yare na wode ba ye no nyankopɔn adumti wansa mfa nkokwa ɛhɔ ɛna Ghana fo nyinaa gye atum sɛ ɛfa abibiduro ayale sade ebi ensida manfa mawod no kura ma last Saturday ya etwa mu yi ekoso wa Marriott Hotel Accra International Accra Airport hotel na wo hɔ no Business Executive Excellence Awards 9th edition for first time ya nominate Heba ewum medima for Heba Clinic ye best Heba Clinic 2023 on the 30th
June
African most respected CEO awards Mauritius.
Wow.
68 countries and eba bechia. If we are saying in 68 countries eba bechia, you nominated Dr. Tam Daso Ghana. Say fire be dura ya le samudie. Ye shebre bia na bebre kura ye ka heba na omompem. But say Nyankopɔn do ministers. MP. Oman obia wura medimafo heba clinic kwen ya faso siesie ya le sabia no ekwan ya da bia me kam say efidie yi yale akire na ensa yale ba efidie bia ewo wiase a eyi yale akire hu say maami oba no say malaria but obeduru hon enye malaria ye yi nipadua no hwehwe mu nyina wie na wo wie a Dr. Tam that's what the Tam ato yale so enti yale ni bibia ka ewo Dr. Tam that's one sem free say Trading po kwame oboss ro boss ase de yale nyina so tumi ase Dr. Tam that's one ensa na me ka kire oyale ni bia wa yale a che wada dem wa che se onka na koma ento ne yem if you say if we ase wo bia won master yale enso won master enti me ka hye Nyankopɔn ni munyam se odo yale ni be piem wo kuma se abua kwa agogo a omfa nsanso enkofie da da bia metaka asem bi se afe na twrensem wo se yeni dua na banfo ha bansa yale no afe na abamu yedi kan hye Yesu Kristo honkom dada ye bewo obabanyini na hini ebeda na metri so ye befo onwanwa ofutufuo ye kan Yesu ho asem no adifo bebre baba ye nsankyere nso na enye wono a Babra Yesu Kristo ya wo no pe na asem do se afe na asem a odifo aza ahye ho kom to ho no abamu aso na bebre ababa ye biko bebre ababa ye biko wo ewo heba no mu na afe de afe na asem na nkasa ye de ye kan ye abamu efise abubuafo enante enifrafo esina panie suro ani esuro kane obinya suro kwa efie gadum obinya suro kudi agese enya asam ketua yale na yeninu anu aduro nyinala ena Nyankopɔn nam Dr. Tam da so yenya ni nyina anu aduro ewo kumase abua kwa agogo ento yarefo bia enka na komanto no yem de Dr. Tam da so ehwehwe ne se tawo pese de ye kan nyina abamu a eya na montu a anopai a ye kan ubetu na mo abakuma se abua kwa agogo me kache bia se enka Dr. Ken minya ho anka meba nanso ekwan no wa aboa pese se adidi kwan pa wo kwakodi die kranwa ente se bia kwakogye ayalehwe ama ho atowo da bia be se me bonkrafo abaso se de omusi ba kuma se abua kwa agogo no eya no kwa na me se chese medwe ho a chese wo fa dropping wo chese ade achi ubetima hwe nipa be 20 atoaso Accra enkrafo hu se wo yale na obekọ ba bia eben wo no akɔda ho akɔto sika aguo asɛ wada agye ebi kura wo betuma da ho enkosi aga na sɛ nyankopɔn adom wo bepiem kumase ebu akɔ agogo bikada na no wo ma bia me sifiri me kam na chese minim sɛ wɔno mu sɛ me na me kɔno me si ya na wɔno nso ne taxi be si ya Dr. Tam da so nie me si was ma doctor ma hwɛ wakyɛ na yale a ɛka make it afɛ de wɔteɛ ma obi wɔse doctor ma nya so da yɛ sɛ me metumi anante yale ka ma yɛ reject me da hɔ a me hwɛ TV na me hu wo ana me ma se yɛnte ase yɛmpɛ hɛba yɛde me ba yɛ ɛnɛ minio ɛna kwaso ya de ɛnɛ minio doctor me na metumi asi a me nante a me koi sɛ ewiade bia me ka me se bebre hɔ a yale na ɔyale no ewuo bebre hɔ a enye wuo bia na yɛ de bɛnkra bi o obu hɔ a ɔbɛyɛla na wo ma bi di adanse na adanse na odie no wo twa ebra wo no yale ye picture eda ne fun so na wo hwe wo ma yi a wo ma na nkasa tam na ne ho atono no wo cheki a wanya kese wa ma ne fie kese aye 45 mami yali koduru se obi he no because we 95 years it is happen ka 95 years no koduru ye no ni fie se na aka fike tuwa bi ba nyankopon adom ne Dr. Tam da so ya say yi na fu 95 wa ba beduru 45 also wakoda mpa abo asen fie nson ba bia ni ho ya ma duro hospital bia ni wo man we mu a onko hoda nanso na se nipa ba yale obehu ba bia duro wo no na wato ne ho sika nyina to agu na wato na japade nyina oyale ni bia ohwemi a otie mi onka na komanto ne yem ayale saba be pie mo kumanse ebu akwa agogo Dr. Tam da so twen wo se bra na onfa Tam to yale so ho de wo ba na Dr. Tam show nansa Dr. Tam show enenenum enensia ne bra de beto so no empa ho simampo be pie mo kumanse ebu akwa agogo na doctor fani bre ento yale yeso obi si misisi mechika se mi kotodwe mi koda mi ntumi na mi widie mo hihye me nase atatai ni nyina ye entatia case ewo kumase ebu akwa agu
ebre na so
o hwe doctor abasobodi ahodo a yegidie bi na ewo TV suwe enye asamketuwa efise we Dr. Tam da so ye kan eba aba o mema beje abasobodi a ebinsi ba bi ada wo be pie mo kumase ebu akwa agogo a yakopon adom me dimafo ene ewurade na menim se onam Dr. Tam da so what the time beto yale so a etinye bia ni hu kumase ebu akwa agogo
no asentimado yemfre doctor ana 0244774282 0244774282 and 0245449522 92
yeah
0245449592
yeah
and no and 0500727215 0500727215 midima Heba Clinic ebuakwa agogo kumase and out say the Dr. Penny Dr. Time da so edi enkomo de wuhia na wo card na fabra na onhwe na wo card no so benam so amwanya kyede otai ya kyede emre no bre no ti dog yeda se yefo si ha no pay yakọ na ofofro so aba na ansana yebeto yenkomo ne die so no yem birthday celebrant no so ewo ho June busumi mu abusuane adofo no ebi edi wormo awodanti e wo se yedi edanoma womonti happy birthday enkoma yen June bonds no enyina de di kan eye Felix Kofi Ajayi a wono eye nadwuma enwo multimedia adwumakuo yi emu happy birthday nko ema entino omakwa asa babie mu a na de emre no so ne no so omukwa a omesa ba next week na no omasa tobi aka ho ti ebetie ni no na se wana de omuginam the education no maye yada sepa onuaba Felicia Omotayo Owusu ewa Haspinters branch GRA ho eno no wo ena no proba fefe tuntum se yo address kama ba ene ebedi nkomo afa eto ho enye nipa echi to na meka eto a yegege so man eboa eme ekọ animu Alex Opompoko mira eye high net worth office GRA that's a no the office no net worth GRA penifo be mamu ache mu makwaba mo e fedo do sidie no so adoso ya me ma sidie entena ho saa me da mo sepa send nso ma saa ba biem I was last week in Uncle per more on upfront payment system now. Modia ban jana ne be ko straight say be ya e betimi aka ne nyina mre ne ba na afia sa to so e di enkomonti ne ne hyase ye ka se ye sa mo ne tofa biem e bi ena ne de di kan a obi so AT&T ye ka no upfront payment no a eno ye dia
yo mini aba me da se pi upfront payment na GRA ye de aba no e ye mra afrase na mra hye bedwa e hye ye se yemfa mmoa enyeje VAT eye value added tax ya hwe hu se enipa binum wo ho a omukra niema eba omanyimu na hwe niema na bosu ene ne dodo a omukra no a esese nka omatwero omudin so ombagigi VAT ni bi ama omanyi nanso omunye enti esansa wonye enti ene ede sa akwabranto we abeto se ukra niema ba na niema ukra no se ade a yeton wadwaman so na yeji VAT dia esese register ena afi nso se niema ne bo no edu 200,000 mpim ahenu ene ne mro ya esese register na ogigi VAT ne bi se sa kwanya we ama we wa anye na ukra niema no beduro man mu a yese ene eboa customs edi ato niema ne so no emu ohanche mu edumienu ne fa 12.5% ubetua to ho enya eto enye to ayaje utua to ho yesiko na kotwere odin wo diary penalty bia na penalty de say utua won san kan bi o we de ye gia to ho se kotwere odin na gigi VAT ni bi ukoye wi a san ba ju sika yo ene say anti ene say wan ba bi ma na say sika abanye ye de ayade and na de kura no bi be ka so wontua ne to
MPP no eya na ye hu de nti obi be ka so wontua because ye say emrane say oye o delay in taxable goods na say 200,000 and above e was say obitua e was say oba na ye register na also ojeje eto on my VAT to no enye company ne dia eye ye to ade no na ye de eto na to so nti me ko to ade bia na eto ne da so nti ye pese obi biara oba no be register e bia na me fa ne say nipa ko no nim say oba register nti na bia on buy nti ye de akwanya we aba na mo hu say e wo say obi aba na obetimi e be tro ni din e wo ye nkrata mu na yetimi ejeje eto ne ma
okay nti hwan ena wo say when e can upfront payment no ho
obi be all dealing taxable activities obi be all the okranya maba a bro threshold na ye ka no threshold na ye ka say 200,000 cedis and above no sa nipa ko no e wo say oba no betro ni din say omba ye na ombetro ni din wo ye nkrata mu dia na ndie sa upfront payments stress pa say ebe ka no but oba no betro ni din dia and
the normal tax wo ye na no anu obey nti me category kro ya wo so mo ye upfront payment
me da simenia eniema bi wo ho a se wo de ba o man mu a se wo ye na emra ene edi ye adwuma no emra ne se obi bia obekra eniema e bia wo de abegu bonded warehouse se ukoyi akoton a on so de begu bonded warehouse unya nton ye enti ebe ma na egu ho na emum se ukoyi akoton na dodo a wuye no ebe duru 200,000 dia se uchro din ana niema na ukoton ukraba na ukobo ni donkomi eno so se u register na
se do
200,000 dia se u register enti sa niema yi ene to no ka no se ye tie bia no 200,000 ni hia pa isan say hone bebia se udwa udie no unya se sika ne dia emra ne shows ha na mu ye nti unso register na gigi VAT no kakra e ma ban
Masam na ne yen a yetua tax ni hwase won na ntua no. I think sa upfront Badwam enya bi. Nti se wo adwen papa wo beba abefa ne ma no watua. Woni adwen pa de de bekwa aban ho. Ebo mpa ye se eto no so om de be ya de ase etua ye hu so ti na bi ntua no. Eno de no kora da ho no pa. Nti no no na condition be na obi edi be gina so ana ye di gina so ema obi etua sa upfront payment. Or better recover from recover. Yes.
Oh, okay. In terms of conditions, they will be brave. Ebi ne say, they di kind. Say the corner sa upfront payments we. Why what we chia? Okay. So we chia mkwa dia, and the man who kwan say, and the ombe. Secondly, no, I was say oko register. Yeah, you can na say. Akwenya we dia bani. Ye pese show be bian kwan say. Say do. Say was say register there, but never register. Which you didn't wear in carting. Okay. No. Second, say wabe register. Third, no. You were tax types be brave. You were PAY. You were withholding. You were nyama be brave. No. You show my direct and indirect. VAT no indirect tax. Okay. And CIT, PIT no direct. Into sa nyama say nipa corner so what's register? What filing returns? Which you are tax be a was so chia say or penalties be interest be so ye ni na emaye.
This one ye we no nyina no a ne sika ne yan return man.
Ye ntimi return man. Ayo. Esan say oni GRA na edi dwuma no. Na GRA denti a ye kan 3 revenue agencies na bom say one stop shop. Inti na say wo de ka ewo ha se a na wetu ya funds VAT na say won tua ha se a meet me first can ma nti dia ye kan say otimi ye sa anyama we na conditions bi was so a commissioner no so the abase e was say o satisfy sa conditions na e say o ye sa anyama ni na and the owia and the obeko ye taxpayers portal app no so www.taxpayersportal.com okọ a ye the commissioner ahehye nkrata kama bi ato ho a obetimi e de request ni na ato
afa ho say digital na no hia so be nante akọ so we obi a wadi wo hu ni atwetwa obi bi a wo de online de no be boa wo wo sori ya bo so me ne be so no start no I fale wo de ma no so etumi akoyie e de amount na say ni aka de abesi say wonye wermu de a wo claim no de na wunya
wo claim no wunya na claim no kran so ubenya this ya hwese eto bia eze otua ma aban no watua ebia wo penalty bi da ba bi ebia wo return bia onfa maaye ebia wo de ka bi dada enti wa de na wo apply online no say misika mo fama eka wo mu a ye betete afrim enti wo apply a na unika bia misika nyina do ade be mam say ka bi nso wo ho ye eto foforo bia ye betete afrim ne de aka ma
wo se ntime ndoje moda
ebi nso wo hokra na wo kan crowd de na chen wo sika be dia we ntache se no sika nyina abo ha nti ye hwe se ka bi nsini ka bi
nti we no wo se eba last year meboa
eno mo shemra no
ena started dabe
6 June ye nra ana
enra na start implementation
ayo kamba be bisa se nti ye hyase no ayete say outcome that is but enra ya na ya hyase dia ene na
ye waduma
ene campaign SNS week mo saba ye nya e was enkrofo te enema bi asenti yenhwe said na application ho nsam no etie
so obi person be true ni dia registration no VAT registration no said MD kan no emra na ye de enye obi adwene emra ne se onipa bia udi dwa na se niema woton no VAT da so no na afimu utimi ton ade empem ahenu no ese obetro udi se no free ho a wo document a wako register wo company no say ye company ana enterprise contact robi no ye nadwuma wo tro udi wo registrar general fankrata no bra GRA jusu ni enso ye ntro udi say akusia mansa wako register sa company we obeso odi dwuma we ehin adwuma ne wo ye hwe wo say hu esan say sabe eto na obegije amaban na sa wo gigi ni enim ba bi a wo a na ayiran system a beda ensa kan sika no ntezi ehu ba bi a ye adwuma permanent place of business esese accounting records ultimate keep basic books of accounting say anema wato ene de waton ene de aka so tumi busa nkonta no na nkoye se afi de bebu hu nkonta na wo na wo produdo a wo kasa emei enti
ne wo se adwumayefo nyina adwumawura no obi asua account no ne ade kakra
awdbe
betimi de atete wo ho nti sa de waso be hye banko ma ye di nyina enu ahyase obi osefata se woti bia mo ne wormo hia dada
batwan ye ne nkofo bebre di nkita edwuma na ye no se sa nkofo no nka ho so edwuma enko yenim nti no ye de omo edi nkita ho eba ne se guta ye de Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders give for so edi nkita ho Import and Export Association for ye no matna se last week I share guta for ye no mo pensen nyamem kakra eche omo do madwen by nti no se na be ya implementation we ebeko nanim no eso obi ate ase no omo a key stakeholders are was say ye ne omo ba na omo te ase no in fact ya ye ni na ye hwe say endra ye start ebeko wa na te say obi a was say obetua ne to no o hwe ma say okọ ebia meka say yakọ makola na say bia makola shops two shops ebemben shop A or register for VAT and ojeje to one maye and a shop B ono de on register into uko ho a obehwe say ukoto ade a shop A obeka say nyama boarding esan say ono de oje sika na bre aban but shop B no de ono de nyama na oto no on to obia nti no fo de opebia no obeje na wako ya
kone ni na moye because ya wahoho mu bi omu ntuatua to no nti omu ne ma no
ya de we ya ba na kwanya we nti ya de ne ya ba because obi o importing ya ma no de ba eno anse wa beton fofofo na okọ obi a ono susu wo ga ye wo ye kan domestic VAT no obi ono de wa register e wo say oje to no maye no oje pepepe amaye but obi was oba obayi nyama na pe oton we pe okọ nti akwanya we ya ba send there say one o se won register obetu upfront payments na maye
nti sa upfront payment system no e cost wo import
patron
na borders ne
port of entry babia ye fa e ba o men
no nyina ye adwuma ho
se niema no wo de nam kwan ye se fa so dia ye adwuma
eno de ye adwuma
ha na behwe na
afemura mu ba bia
no de se bi ehu dia
na so de afemu no
ehu na edin no enti port of all entries there se we ni adwuma
okay so dey ya katabone for mba bewu nti mo badwo mu a mo wo nipa wo mo monitor sa niema no se be ya ye becheche wo mu nyina
because ehu dwuma we kura ye kan se emfa se wakra niema na ba na wo ton ana se wo se ebia ade we am de ba de me ko use me personal use me de ko mi fie akodi dwuma ense wo kan ya na age atum sa okay ye betu nipa di akiri ahwe se
ampa
wodi kodi sa adwuma na sabi obi wo ha niema okra bi odi ma osu home osu children home
okay
enti eno sa no orphanages na ban institutions omo nso kra niema omo di omo adwuma eno nso ye ntimi nye om sa to yi
any hospitals
any schools sa no fo ni nyina ye ma omo ntua
okay
nembo
na obe prove obi kire
o prove a ne enso ya san di akire ahwe se ni nyina ko di sa adwuma na na
se de o kan ye no so obi wo ho obe kan so wo be fa akire no
no de afa kwati kwan so
okay
enti se hu sa de a ache se ni emra no awe onye me na ma chewo emra no
emra no chewa no sa ni pa no yende
se eto na da so na se nka utua no eno beba na penalty nso asan ba no ni asotwe a ubenya enti unsanye bio
ne nso ebere na so
ya dasi
ya de at least obi ate nti free na kwai de emra no wo ho upfront payment se wontu ya enra sis na hyase se wo so obi odidwa bi okra ne ma fa ba bibia no otua da mo ase ba ye besa hwemani mumra ne nka no mo sebe ya be konkrofo tim
ma me nhye Ghana for nkran se obi akotade a GVAT invoice so asora ko shop wakoto television ana fridge ana no watro receipt bi kekem bi savat invoice so obi aja inya atro invoice no ma pe anye bia no book no say obebu ho akonta kire yen nti ne ti bia yen sabeka nti obi amfa nye
asam na wa kan enkomo nyina ha na yeso ye mede
papa
because ye ni em da asam anya ma de na matoro na meko but ese otua ne to nti me na yete me ti ese me hu say ekodi dwuma se de ti wa ma me say bi de amenya ato
wanu hwam
na me nkoto de wo
obetra ma sa
because ato na bebo ma ya kwan ne ya ye hospital schools ne nkura ne textbooks nso yen set me aka na bo
ye free na ende bode ron ma yesa
enu anu makin munya mu asade but enu anu editia ye kanti no ye da Felicia Umotayo Owusu GRA Sprinters branch no wo ora Alex Opon Poku ya wono so high net worth office e wo GRA enyu anopay ye no wono mo adin enkomo ye do mo se pa se me ka cho se birthday for no enye wadwen se mawie me bana masan atwa so nti ma yentoa yen birthday for no
well yasa ba damu ina masi e toy nkomo no so anu se ma ben kai wo se aha ye Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so ye da fiaman kwa dana se da GRA fonso ye do masi o kwanso nkuso mo so de entity ese we need more of those things say the boy amia yetimi ati wona djuma wona ye na sometimes we attack them wrongly almost representing the interest of Ghana nti ye say ti ba community bi ase say the be anti bribia da no wa obi adwuma bi ade oni GRA yonko fa no should be on point unti bi ase a na akọ no ho na watimi no madin komo kama na makai wo so bi on say me so me ye ja you know betimi aye adwane Father's Day dwumadi na e ba so no de obaya na say wo bo modia say obetimi akase me papa e friend ABCD me papa nim eye ebunabunu nkwan ana say rere nkwan onimiye pa nti we esi anu watwa na afi ebe ma number bi na ode aba ode ba ebe selection de ebe kan no na papa be display or have my on that said day when say Father's Day is just around the corner and teaching so yeda franco for us yeda niche chocolate for yeda franco for access or masya so kwanso so enrich mamenka was say safari for so or zest consult for so or na so kwanso so for san come we in from bro yeka say there Daniel Nikwata Titus Glover Deputy Managing Director Valco Watnasi sounds not. This is the second time I'm in young for Frederick Yao Ahenkwa. Ahenkwa or Ahenkra? Ahenkwa, very good. Ahenkwa, German North. I think it's a German North. I don't know, I could see, say, may host, you know, some of the community concerns was more quite okay. Yeah, nipa very terrible. Yeah, but it be bold, you know, I'm a kaiser, nipa very three a frame, you know. Eddie had said, yeah, too many, say, Menkanche Road Minister. My boy, and I'm German North. Then it's I think. Sampa. Yeah. Sampa. Okay. So, Wakwata. Second year of our roads. German North for I crowd on my ready. You say Canada is shot. A quantum so I say Dawson. But so baby, but you cannot leave out German North. You can't. It will be very unfair. So, we job. They do the demonstrate. Yes, ubi tu sana mono. Na bomodiana koye kakra na omo hu se ampa national cake no. E di bi so baby kama. Inti of Makwata na pay Machiao. Mini Frederick Yao Ahenkwa. German North Mashibi Jeni ana ye chiao boom. Ye chiao no ye chiao se. Wadaroma Ghana kwan you see 2 minutes wonsa because impuna na epunu your contractors will be your Gabriel Koto ho your Jasmo ho your Kofi Jobo ho your Alex Boamo ho your bibri first guy wo nyina gugu to Wadaroma the kwan da ho kakra no ma mufo mo nche German North na monko di djuma fa moye but fortunately there are a lot of press releases about Pamucho Momami and from quickly. And then when we are back, now Yetimi Eddie Yenkomo Kama. There are lots of press releases about Yeba the first one I make in be free. The Peace Council.
National Peace Council. Press release on recent issues regarding Nogopo traditional authorities. The National Peace Council has noted with concern the current impasse between Archbishop Charles Ajinasari, the founder of Perez Chapel International, and Nogopo traditional authorities. The attention of the council has also been drawn to statements that have been made by some religious personalities in the country regarding the same issue. Recognizing the fact that the impasse, if not quickly addressed, may have consequences on peaceful coexistence and religious tolerance in the country, the National Peace Council, in pursuit of its mandate to facilitate conflict prevention, appeals to the Nogopo traditional authorities and Perez Chapel International to remain calm and not to give in to provocation as efforts are being undertaken to address the situation. The Council calls on all those who have been affected in one way or the other by the stalemate to exercise restraint and circumspection in their comments and pronouncements on the matter. The Council further urges the media and all those who make statements on the matter to exercise maximum restraint in their narratives to protect peace, stability, and the integrity of our beloved country. We want to inform the public that the Volta Regional Peace Council has begun the process to engage the parties for amicable redress. The Council concludes by respectfully reminding Ghanaians of how far we have come as one nation, living together as one people for many years. And is signed by Reverend Dr. Ernest Edu Jemfi, the chairman of the Peace Council, National Peace Council, and Honorable Nsashe Kratawi Ase. And today, another one is in. I'm sure today they are meeting. This is from the National Labour Commission. Very urgent. That's why they say we should treat it. Summons to appear before the Commission. Threat of strike by staff of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. We have received a complaint as above, dated 5th June 2023, filed by the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, notifying the National Labour Commission of a threat of strike by the staff of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. According to the notice, the workers have threatened to embark on a series of industrial actions unless the FWSC restores the payment of allowances to some staff of GBC that are being withheld. The National Labour Commission, in exercise of its powers under Section 139 of the Labour Act 2003, Act 651, writes to summon the parties to appear before the Commission on Wednesday, that's today, 7th June 2023 at 1 p.m. for a hearing of the issues in dispute. With this intervention, the staff of GBC are advised to stay all or any intended action or actions and appear as scheduled, and is signed by Dr. Bernice A. Welbeck, Director, Administration for Executive Secretary. So that's it. And from the Electoral Commission, let me also read from the Electoral Commission, and let me say good morning to Dr. Srebo and all the commissioners over there, even though I still have a disagreement with the appointment of Dr. Apia Hene as a commissioner to a non-political body. Eligibility of the MPP parliamentary aspirants in the Assin North by-election. This is from the Electoral Commission. The attention of the Electoral Commission has been drawn to another misleading statement by the National Communications Officer of the NDC. The Commission, in its previous response to the National Communications Officer, stated that per Article 94 of the 1992 Constitution, a person qualifies to contest as a candidate for a parliamentary election so long as he is a registered voter, at least 21 years of age, hails from or is a resident or has resided in the constituency for a total of 5 years in the last 10 years. Preceding the election he or she seeks to contest. This is the position of the 1992 Constitution, which is the fundamental law of Ghana. The National Communications Officer of the NDC, in his response, makes the claim that the EC only relied on the 1992 Constitution to make the case that a person need not to be a registered voter in the constituency he or she intends to stand for election. He has said that the EC should have also relied on the CI 127 and in particular the nomination form contained in CI 127 before arriving at the conclusion that persons need to be registered voter in the same constituency he or she intends to contest. To buttress his point, he states that the phrase of the same constituency on the parliamentary nomination form implies that a candidate for the parliamentary election must be a registered voter in the same constituency he or she intends to contest, and that the phrase of the same constituency on the nomination form should override the Constitution. This argument is flawed. For the benefit of the public, the nomination form states as follows: we, the undersigned registered voters in ... it's a blank space, constituency do hereby nominate Asumesi or Bentin of the same constituency to stand for the election as a member of parliament, and we hereby certify that to the best of our knowledge, he or she is qualified to be elected as such. Clearly, as stated above, the nomination form only required those nominating a candidate for a parliamentary election in a constituency to be registered voters in the same constituency and not the candidate who is being nominated to contest. The candidate is only required to hail from or reside in the constituency to qualify to contest in that constituency. If one should interpret what is stated on parliamentary nomination form to imply that candidate must also be registered voter in the same constituency, that would be absurd, unreasonable, illogical, and unconstitutional, to borrow some of the words of Sami Gyamfi. Was Sami Gyamfi not aware of the phrase of the same constituency on the nomination form before allowing their candidate for the Kumawu by-election, who is not a registered voter in Kumawu, to contest for the recent by-election? For the information of the general public, the NDC candidate for the recent by-election, Mr. Kwesi Amankwa, is not a registered voter in Kumawu constituency. He is a registered voter in the Ayawaso West Oregon constituency in the Greater Accra region. Why didn't the NDC raise this issue ahead of the Kumawu constituency by-election? The fact still remains that the allegation by Sami Gyamfi to the effect that EC is working with the MPP to sneak an unregistered voter into the Asin North register is false. It is untrue, and we call on Sami Gyamfi to prove this. Over the years, Sami Gyamfi and his party have put out false claims aimed at maligning the integrity of the EC. This was evident in their petition to the Supreme Court after the 2020 elections, alleging that they had won elections. It is well known that they could not provide evidence in court to support the allegations. This current allegation is no different. It is baseless and unfounded and a figment of the imagination of the National Communications Officer. We call on all well-meaning Ghanaians to ignore it. Ghana's democracy has come of age, and we call on Sami Gyamfi to exercise maturity, decorum, and truth in his discussions on the EC. We urge him to go out and campaign and leave the EC alone. As a commission, we remain committed to conducting transparent, peaceful, and credible elections. We will devote our time to fulfilling our constitutional mandate, having provided the public with the truth on this matter. And this morning, the NDC, through its communications officer, has also responded to the Electoral Commission. I'll beg of you, Sembaba Makenkai, the NDC's response to the Electoral Commission, then we come back to the studio. And it reads, response to the Electoral Commission's statement on eligibility of unqualified MPP parliamentary aspirant for Asin North Part 2. We have just cited a farcical press statement by the Jane Mensah-led Electoral Commission, which purports to respond to the NDC statement on their illegal plot to smuggle the name of a parliamentary aspirant of the ruling MPP into the Asin North voters register. The claims and arguments contained in the said statement are defective in logic and betray the Commission's appreciation of their own criteria and elementary English. It should be obvious to any educated mind that the phrase of the same constituency contained at part 1 of the EC's own nomination form for the Assin North by-election refers to the candidate who is being nominated, proposed, seconded, or endorsed, and not the nominee. For the avoidance of doubt, the said provision reads, we, the undersigned registered voters in Asumesi constituency, do hereby nominate or maintain of the same constituency to stand for election as a member of parliament. We hereby certify that, to the best of our knowledge, he or she is qualified to be elected as such. It is pathetic that the Jane Mensah-led Electoral Commission has allowed their palpable bias to cloud their judgment and interpretation of this simple provision contained in their own document. Anyone who has a basic understanding of English language must appreciate the fact that the phrase of the same constituency refers to the candidate being nominated. Simply put, the provision requires person nominating a parliamentary candidate to be of the same constituency as the candidate. The inability and or refusal of the Jane Mensah-led EC to correctly interpret the simple criteria set by themselves shows how depraved and once revered Electoral Commission has become, and the extreme length they are prepared to go to manipulate the electoral process for the ruling MPP. Again, the attempt by the Electoral Commission to equalize and rationalize their illegal conduct by citing similar instances in previous election is hogwash, to say the least. It is trite that estoppel cannot negate illegality. A multitude of allegations cannot constitute legality. The fact that the EC failed and or neglected to do the right thing in times past does not mean they should be allowed to perpetuate such wrongs. The NDC is only sticking to clear provisions of Regulation 6.3 of the EC's own public regulations 2020 CI 127 and the nomination form for the Assin North by-election published by the EC on 1st June 2023. If the EC has a problem with that, they should do the needful by amending the law and spare Ghanaians the nauseating comedy they are displaying. As we have already indicated, the NDC will resist any attempt by the EC to smuggle the name of the MPP's parliamentary aspirant, Charles Opoku, into the Assin North by-election. The good people of Assin North deserve to know that the said aspirant is not a voter in the Assin constituency, and is signed Lawyer Sami Jemfi, National Communications Officer for the opposition NDC. How about that go? Press release is going to be shot here. I don't know whether the good
NDC back from talk about the NDC need you. I don't know money.
Say, yeah, representing the interest of Ghana as in the Electoral Commission.
I think, sir, Nedika Yabichia, I shall phone you no pay. In easy, so Tobrimuna, Domima instructions, says one person, embassy, and I had but Abasa, my member may bother so Aquaba. This is the first time I engage in. And run me a lady go for parliament. Now, me say, hey, if you are, I am the say, you may jay. Me say, me chibiu, me come in him.
Ah, home
maybe PO so.
Oh, PO so.
Oh, yeah.
It was wrong.
Oh, protocol office.
Yeah. Oh, na man.
Upi no share ubi.
Bacho.
Na make that form me.
Yeah.
Mko polo.
Ah, okay.
Timi pi me say na.
Okay. Na me application.
Me ko do fia na me say na kura me no na.
Ebe shewa. Come on. Sami Jemfi is a young boy, young man I admire so much. His intellect, skill in communication is really up there. Now, Mesreno to be circumspect and sometimes in his deliveries. He's a young lawyer. I know there are a lot of brilliant lawyers in the NDC. And then I'm my uncle, His Excellency Sampi Yale. Look, they are brilliant lawyers in the NDC. Constitution why? No other regulation or law is above this constitution. Any secondary law is subservient to it. Before they will make any move, I'm sure they might have some conference. And those legal brains luminary within the NDC fraternity will advise them professionally. But hey, it's politics. It is politics. Yeah. Now, the constitution 94 no catch it fast. Then you are referring to a regulation into a CI. Then let's throw this book away. Because you are a lawyer. And the mobia we piano. Now me share if anything, as I'm a semi-viatro topic you are with Yamaye. I say, as a discerning and objective Ghanaian, judge for yourself if the Supreme Court decision to annul Honorable Kwesi's election is fair or not. In all this, I'm glad that the good people are seen north, in whom sovereignty resides, will have the opportunity to do justice in this matter once and for all. My emphasis is here, whether the Kwesi's election is fair or not. As a lawyer, wouldn't him say, a man say, who file making sure say, if you are holding a very nationality to a different country, you renounce. And you fail I wouldn't cut an letter commission before you go and renounce. I was in Parliament in 2013. 2012 I make to Abano. In the process, I don't have that challenge. Now, Emrena who concerned it here in 2012, when the regional chairman was, I think, one lawyer, are they even saying Alote Jacobs was the propaganda secretary. He came up and he was disqualified. 2016, they disqualified him on the same renunciation as me. 2020, committee said Pablo supervision of that place. And there was some disqualification. And it's all by the powers that be. I feel sorry for the man who born the bra Canada with such a rich experience. But the process of the when you were being sworn in, every matter no say, yeah, say, Cape Coast ama judgment, court ama judgment over his head. Which drama na koso? You saw the fight all over the place with Masina Muntaka, Nate George, Bawa, and all those drama that was going on.
But was it because of him?
Of course, he's part of it.
No.
Who?
When he was about to be sworn, that was the speaker.
It was not
the election of the speaker.
The election of the speaker.
They
need his vote.
They needed his vote.
So that's
where Haruna was raising an issue.
Say, leave him for his determine his own
let the NDC err on the side of the law.
That was unfortunate statement.
That was one leg of it. But what rather led to the fight?
Cool down.
The hula baloo. There wasn't.
Cool down. Because you needed one vote, and you want to do secret ballots.
That is the secret ballot.
But please, you still needed his vote.
No.
That is why you wanted him, because so Nimwa.
So that wasn't the cause of the fight. I was there in person.
I was also watching you.
Yes. Honorable directors. Or no, no, Nimwa, and they be do Chaya Nation. It's Yen Candy, Yen. And I mean, just what catch us say. They mean, say, Edus and Pinche by the minority leader then stood up to say, they don't have a problem. They should allow the NDC or Judge Kwesi to err on the side of the law and face the consequences rather than the more so maybe more inside.
So what led to the kicking of the ballot boxes and other?
So that's what you tell us. But
people were voting and showing it.
Okay, so
so come on. The quickly asem na abano na mo mabwato abokoto ye na nse na mi during their primaries no presidential and parliamentary me colleague Baba Jamal so we free akotia aba ni ma aya waso east of the contesting me colleague Nazir or something, I forgot his name. Me junior Isofaya cool seats obom domi abra ozo oye champion and this for additional seat and you buy a report I was so central abeji akonya no e dia ma no we free domi abra wo ene wa ba ɛna Jamal so free akotia ɛde ama nima. For all you know, they might have lived there before. You understand? And until a letter commission air catcher will say, by the 94, no, first of all, you must be a resident 5 years preceding the time of the elections. 2, you must hail from the constituency. And who called 94? 94 1. Well, or see, subject to the provisions of this article, a person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament unless 1 is a citizen of Ghana, has attained the age of 21 years, and is a registered voter. Registered voter, and you can't say we are registered voter, and we doing contesting with German not, and not my constituency. And yes, I'm the catcher. On can't tell me say, because I'm a registered voter in Tema East, I can't contest anywhere. This is what the law is telling us. The Supreme Law. Or say he is a resident in the constituency for which he stands as a candidate for the election to parliament, or has resided there for a total period not less than 5 years out of the 10 years immediately preceding the election for which he stands. But this is a killer. He must hail from the constituency.
As a free.
And now me catch it. Or say you will not free of assembly. Maybe get your question free on. Free. I want to call primary school. I want to call JHS.
But the point is that even with this back and forth, why wouldn't the NDC keep quiet or go to court? Because maybe the NDC, whether it was a technicality or that was the law, I know that the judge question I could pay baby a pay did. So why are we all making noise about it? If there's an illegality being practiced by the EC to the benefit of the MPP, we have 2 things to do. We watch quietly for them to fall in the gutter, and then we resort to the law courts, or we bar them from fielding that said person. Because we are submitting Friday, and also the fact is that illegality occurs so severally. It doesn't make it right. Exactly. So why are we all?
You are right. The only remedy to this thing is to seek legal redress. If you so wish. But I can tell you, in my beginning, let me catch it. I said, look, there are fine legal brains in NDC. A bird has whispered into my ears. So look, before they took this action, this letter that they asked Samijefi to issue, they had a conference. Because before they read that letter, some discussion went on. They gave the professional advice. So look, the angle you are going, it do not help. So let's be careful. And you think MPP also don't know the law? You think we don't know the law? We know the law too.
So maybe.
So we are going according to what the Supreme Law is saying. So if anybody thinks otherwise, he can do whatever he wants to do.
Okay, so maybe how can the trading of words between the Electoral Commission and the NDC already no. Yentimi ntwi ehun free sa no kure no say twitwiri kakra NDC in the Electoral Commission them. But these 2 releases no some way somehow no esa shemu knama afi de tintintinti be ye adwuma no be kone pepepe about to kase pass da anim to yesha simple no how do we move away because ya nyire ye wan move away from that the biggest opposition party assembly no with 137 and then no I should be about 136 or whatever and you come once so you can't just walk over them. So a better yet me ajuju sa de no so ansana ya ba sempote in the Quran ye ka ho asem you know
amai we dey machia
majuso
na machia wa hwefo nyina na me constituency so machia wo menu Erika J say no I am a communication officer a candidate 2016 then nyame I na na regional or saka national communication team machia no baby o bia na machia party mpanyfo nyina nkanka menua sami jamfi senior waka no me fi say ne kwan so a esese asumdwe eba because political parties are yewo ho ye ntumi nka say ye ni isi ye ni nsa woso abrebi esese ye di nsa woso na am say ebreti awani wo hwe NDC ye ni isi entemo a se na waka no emonho enyu so na me fi se referee dey referee a bibia no ese ogina mfimfin na to de bi na nsem bi pegya egina ne asipen enema eya kasa bi yede eba yene una free buna hafu ene naja yachichim nanka ye bombako ya yenua se ne na wo kan apia hene yene na ti sunyane ni eti ha meti ama NDC ebe bi atwam na otewo ema MPP na ne ade nchin nesi nipa na ye ne betra political show so ye twi otwi ama ne de na meso me twi akomedie mu no ye se o magina mfimfin emra na omra meye referee menya wa ebeti o say menya bossman asare oni menya penya Ahmed Ibrahim ene ko Legon no mo ye mates school days no ye wo ubia ni mbabi ubia wo me right from university my man yourself I pass it through the ranks uba me constituency I was a youth organizer constituency youth organizer me be a constituency secretary and sana me ba be deputy regional secretary for then Brunhafu na ye nchemu that year na me parliamentary candidate 2016 but unfortunately anye ye na esa transfer 2020 me ba ya me ya aduma metime we ni amaba mrahye bedwam enti a person of me caliber manfo nim se me di me hu afore amanyosemu ochina bi se koba se me party for bia me nya MP kura bio me ase ye yi me se me nko na me nko ye bia electoral commissioner me nye one of the deputies and me nko ye the main commissioner officer me nua pen titles obefa ne say ehina ye twi yamanyosem no ako and these are the things we have to look at. They say obi fum kuma obi fum ya press release asame di baye na edikan me making kan ye no me sheda hu boni bia se bio waye ne kese na yisi aba bonten se bio omo so anu ye wo ho omo aba beyi nanka asem no atwa but uhwe easy press release now get into the latter part of it comments are oma making no na abe so personal say who catch you be say nipa no on mature yen akanfo so we catch you say nyina I attend you
uni ye nkwadasem
uja uni ye nkwadasem na sebio a whole national communication officer one of the largest political parties in this country sebio ya be di oman so for some decades na yen delegates nyina koshia yi obi say we na ye party ne kasamafo wa ka say NDC ye wa nimdifo e wo party no na sebio sa nimdifo nyina kwa koshia ayi obi irrespective of the person's age kasa bi o na wutro e de amanipa na e say wo hwe because posture na easy display no and show sebio the role of a referee and show the role of a referee me kasa na oma addressing constitutional issues no the legalities fine say obi nintiase a there is a place where we can go to seek for redress but who hear clarity no we na who stand descending who so what are you putting out there and also will give some of us the space to say so many things because commissioner na ye hu say ye commissioner say ye neutral independent non-partisan no ye wo party apparatus bi no e wo system no but what do we do ya kan bibia enko enti say u ba be white wash hu say bia u ye saint na u ye bibia for us to know that they are credible institution as they are claiming no they should first deal away with nipo ma identify with certain political colors ya ye ni mo and ne o ma beka omo they should do away with those people first na fe ye hu say omo wo no sanity bi e wo ho afi omo de nsem bi ba bontin ya ye den ya gi atum yeah the fact say bi onipa ye din no enche
sɛ bio adwen ɛne nipa tim ɔman ne yɛ nyinaa yɛ man yɛn me so fortunate baby I'm free. I share boundary with another country who free Sampa. It's just some 2 kilometers now we're Bunduku. Ye kura ye ni omudinsa woso no on days a sebio bibia ni ho no uwura mu a difficulties a ube fam ansana wakwakodu ho no me ho mo ba ye ho a eno ani so mu wurawura da bia me kwa me kɔ ho na me san mechi na me ba na emi bisa me hu ne se enti one day se oman mu ye kwa ho hiahia mu a ne ye ka se ye adwane afiri ya ye die mu akɔhɔ mpo a omegye ye enti da bia ma na montu me make sure say ade bia se bio ebe se oman wei yasumdwie no ade a I always from me so but nyoman kitin say ye kukuru mponie na ye be because waka 2024 election is just at the corner nti bantai ye tuma ye ho ekoduru 2024 na ufi se gidie be wo ho pa ye ho se ye kokan bom akoye adwuma nampo un announce results a ufi se ye di akomapa ebesom so isi no me fi se ye wo mpenfo wo man we mu esese omokasa na nioma bia se bi okira edi problem ebebre ye nyimfiri wontem eye me de se hu this topic hi ababontin I say bi enioma akoso obi a mpese obeka ho asem but the very things I akoso na yes ye nka ho asem no okira they have the potency to plunge this country into chaos which we don't want ne nyina omo isi na ye kan se udi kumawu elections tutu as enough elections won say during filing your candidate no free baby no call ye na oko contest ye the fact say or contest no obi a yenhwe han no se wabu mra no so no obi a nka ho asem a ene nche say
make it right
you're right
obi a red light
so it is even a non-starter
obi a red light mra na
nti usu kwatwam bia say ukra na okasa asem we because me nim say ye ma meji mensa or a lawyer or a nim before pa engineer friend one learned colleagues wa sua de enti nyo no mpo say bi ye mu binum lay persons binum near make this
they see at the back contest say na dede bebre ba NDC for mo ye nyine say nya mmara no na ama ho kwan anka mo amunipa madaro mamode ne call ye kumawu nipa no watro ne din wa ya waso west but ohri boom e de kokumawu akwanya ne sense mrada wonjina sa akwanya ne ba manitimi e de ekoto aba wo nti omadwini mu no ada na mo yedede e ade aye wo
enye dede ne na ye ka kire se ye tu sa na mo no no mo fi se o mo afam na en ha o mo a no ma ye din a eno nche se ye afam obi tu sa na mo no tia ye na ye fi se mra mu enye adwuma ese ye din
nti ntiase no na aye din.
That is the issue but when mo na dia ba mo ye regulatory body ye di tumi a hye mo nsa se ya ba to onsense mo na mo hwe so enti mo di mo form aba abontin se form no before we be file nomination no ese se wo de wonsa ehye sakrata na se uhwe of the same constituency me ehọ na me ntia of the same constituency no as kire ni say what does it mean of the same constituency no as kire ni say because ebinum necessary mo nominative me my co-elections this is me second time me call 2016 man win it 2020 me kwa ansa na me win it ye nyina ye ebinum be nominative wa ye nominate omo nominative no any wa ye nominative no you have to hail from the same constituency and if the same constituency no when we na akofa aba say bi onye sameja mfi na designing form no e di ma easy for so why would you create aba near question on the intent of sa phrase na udi ache wona eno no as I say utu ayambia
okay
owan say wa twere wa kuchiri wa dia gu krata so na dia ba na se bio questions were who near Bissau, a Hunsem Bisa. As I say, to I am here.
Okay, so what
I don't think going forward, no, this is a healthy idea. As I say,
okay, so what we would do is, I think it's a subject of interpretation. I don't know quite a problem now, but the back and forth with the electoral commission.
So near me, can you say, I believe, say, this matter, no, say near question call ya. MBB forecast say omuntia say aja omakoshe nimfanchia or dia kwa and Supreme Court. Oh, now who doesn't know?
Who doesn't know? Well, Auntie Stella Labi, I understand say we do our happy birthday Shunko and come on Stella Labi or Ashale Butchi. Happy birthday Shunko and come on. Back to Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So my main cow say and I'm young for a Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover, a deputy managing director of Valco, and Afi Frederick Yao Ahenkwa, also a member of parliament for German North. Onatrasia Yedin Komo Efa Ehuan. If you've just joined us, we are grateful. We appreciate you so much. Another special birthday wish to my one and only brother, father, uncle, and in fact everything, Paul Elvis Kofi Frimpong. We free Oya family, no, they are wishing you all the best. And this one too to Mr. Fred Richardson of Good Shepherd Methodist Church, Swan Lake, Efri Abrewa, Bubuashi, and Ode Abba. So we are Saba back. Upeso can be a son at Quay next
yeah. Ni America no. I'm say many opinion Eddie can start with constitution no. I'm say oba wa ame ne ho pa na odi aba ni ti onu so kura aboa me because my jam dey work no. Ndi me a me yusu ne gan na odi aba na me so me jaye adwuma. Yeah. Uhwe ye mra kunyin na waka say usu amra kakra. Legislation bia this is the mother law of the country. Inti mra bia inconsistent with the mother law. I avoid. This organ be an agency be koyen hihye bi na nhihye no ene mrakuni no boy bra na je say sa mra no esese ye de to je wa advance ni argument very well. Na menu question asem na megusua meka eyeme ya yehwe yenu apanyin no na namuntu a watu right from the scratch ebedum pempen so ya there's every indication say why na owadwen pepa say owo allegiance to any country onisa o man no etun kwanta o papai yenko 94 article 94(2) or say a person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament if he A owes allegiance to a country other than Ghana. Enra I'm saying ye to abakumawu ye de ne ba parliament enra ye de ne ba e no not ye chire ho speaker mo friend de ne ba o ba e obegina simple so eswa e di chire Ghana nyina o so awie ye no ansana ye gina tum say Brasilian say samre ye di processes a ye gina so eco parliament na si processes no mature nti ye gina sa processes no so na obi se bio tumi a na manfo di ahye ne nsa se wonyina omanan mu na e ka se ye tu anamon bia kwan bi so no meme hu se problem e wo ho uhwe ye nua kwesina obi to make contest election who file nomination all right who file nominations we are eno nje say oyem rahye bebi ani ho even who file we are who betimi aka say nominations no why then why withdraw that doesn't make you an MP. Who file nomination we are you go ahead to contest elections who contest elections na one win here you are not an MP.
Okay, so those are all the processes.
Meanwhile processes no why filing nominations every who filing nominations now who win here even at the point of winning no easy declare say we a winner but who may a member of parliament you only become a member of parliament after say you swear in and you know question ye bisa ebra on the 7th January 2021 yes when in our parliament na ne renunciation why na onye
okay so
na why mo kura na ma question kwan a question ejinaye
electoral commission for
no one funny to me and ojinaye his documents were vetted amai ya na esimra and edibu omai no enti na no issue we call Supreme Court no we were looking at this point ben and nipa ne be mra she bebiani
say ya to so about constituency
ya to so about constituency
no say ya swear
in and now be mra she bebiani which is which because processes who start here to me end abruptly
unu
baby no free and that doesn't make you can even withdraw
about me yare
MES is already in pafufro eba that period nyina doesn't make you
so the belief of more NDC they say na process ni nyina mu no ebra ye be so in na see e say saa chinye na ewo ho say allegiance to any other country
exactly eno na ebinum ti nchen na omo di tutu secondary issues who say secondary ni question issue but these issues differ differ because secondary yes when in our parliament no wa file wa bibia wa call elections no wa win yes when in no na on fa prove bia my say two countries na Burkina any UK Ghana kan ho a oye citizenship no wa deny ana wa renounce to say two other countries no ama na beka Ghana nko a and he was sworn in but question at the point of he being sworn in obiadi ho adanse say na ne renunciation certificate died aba
okay so it be see
anti minority na ye argue say Supreme Court ema your interpretation na fe omama directions but omo hankasa formulate emra because as to when to me qualify no easy preserve say omo ye nti kaye kan na omo chirechiri mu say o bia we no mfumso ewo ha say ni say nti easy mon take this directive na munye ebi ni say yama parliament order say omunyi question di free mu me fi say obi free Supreme Court emba parliament enka say obe expand question di free mu directive ene diama an advice ene diama and me fi say something like that should have come but I quite say Supreme Court emom na say bi easy adwuma no omom na say omo kuchiri hu kakra that is where ye differ
one second chance my come under the 94-2 on the renunciation so who apply na your maw acknowledgement receipt it is not a certification
very now so
it is not who so ka chance who apply for passport na who passport office na who ye event saying capture ni nyama near my receipt of capture now then the passport I shall some you must finish the process now do a passport no e dey show some who are going to be able to
na kwant you dey me say
who kwasa
mati was akwant you
just keep quiet
akwant you ni say who yes mato I will not interject akwant you ni say ye kwaso
who kwasa nyina no
he was sworn in
so I beg you
far from sir argument I didn't think that yen train man.
You understand? So, me come as the two of you, you listen to me. Listen to me. You are presiding, so just cool down and listen. Listen to me. Media na muti
because
oh, Kabra, cool down. What can you come? Miss Mamin come here. You try that you leave the people to judge us. Me see renunciation process, no. You have more acknowledgement of receipt in it. You have a certification of renunciation. documentation I go do coding in ano. I was so young the come. With tax clearance come. Renunciation certificate there come. With school qualification certificate when you know come. The NDC party did a bad job.
The NDC party.
The catcher was said 2012, he was disqualified. 2016, he was disqualified. Because Omumpeni for no more region one who say you have a challenge. So go and cure that challenge and come back.
So back.
Then 2020, he was disqualified and the powers that be
No, we are doing the teaching.
Please
look at the intent.
And it's about the intent.
The menstrual.
It's about it's not about that. The Supreme Law is telling you that do what is right.
Before. And the Supreme Law says.
What bad the person pay?
And the Supreme Law says.
Okay, so we are rough now.
Oh, we are rough.
Papa. It's allowed. We are want to be allowed. Because enjoy show no. And why why? So clearly, I am worried too on question. Minimum. But after this question matter, meaning young MP before are more diaspora, who within the party no, let us try and amend that part of the constitution. Because these are people who have really done well in the diaspora. They have built their homes here. Some have established businesses. They remit money regularly to home. And he said, why don't you allow them to do it? And going forward, I think that portion of the constitution must be looked into and amended. Said but for now, said the tiende Sunday was a corner. Mu and a mum the question. You, the NDC, you didn't help him. And also, yes, if you should have demanded the real certificate of the union. And so you hold that constituency election.
So a bit of
you delay it.
If is in so.
Because it was a certification, a show. So renunciation certificate no account. One and I'm to get this fate. Some fee we say honorable say yisi for no omukasa de bi enye na mo de debia na mo de subo mo do bono you attack them because they are umpires. You think they cannot defend themselves. They can't. But two wrongs does not make right. Let's see going forward. Afana we need NDC. He's a major player in this business called politics. You can't take them out. And almost omukasa any bizo mo ye no should be measured.
The NDC.
They should be measured.
Our posting towards
the NDC. That the young man, I admire him so much. His intellect, his capacity, the delivery, composure, fantastic. But Edu Bebia, Oman Kasano, and Wafo. He's a young boy growing up, a little over 30 years. My firstborn is 37, almost older or close to his age. And the Oman Kasano end up form, so that you get admiration of everybody. But Debia, now you want to slug it out. Also, you think it's an institution, so Obia Namana you here.
Yeah.
Obia no. Ebia mini kwate menyesa. Ebia hona bonyesa. Ba wudi ko shako bra. Wa obete.
Omai. Ode ya hwe same statement or the buy.
Electoral commission for the
any electoral commission e dia ba.
Yeah.
First one same e di ba bontin no. Me de my kind statement. Me hu bibia say wa hu baby asame eto ayampia. Say yisi so e di that corresponding reply eba no. That is the issue.
So I understand that the communications minister will be in parliament.
Yeah.
Let me add my this week on this deactivation of the SIM registration. Ana bibia train last minute. Ne yakọ church within Saturday we know yakọ register SIM. Why? I don't know.
Deactivation is the major challenge of deactivation dwells so much on National Identification Authority. Now they had backlogs of cards I was almost issued that idea. But I'm saying once the finance minister almost called parliament, both the Yisi and Professor Tifa ɛkɔ no finance minister can say obepesike bi dia mom said dia economy didi vendors na dia no na ye dey tuaka so that they can continue with the issue of the cards. I'm aware me houseboy ni saka ni dia on cars bebre o issue nya no o saka but as to how the activation ebemu dia ade na me kan leads na domidia man no yes speaker kwa ni dia no na it was active. I mean we are registered in the and they take it off and the coincidentally no sana e dira koye no yenya de no in the way everybody will be satisfied.
Okay.
In fact, they gave some moratorium, say about 2 occasions. It's like moratorium be. I'm saying no anyandua, at least let's continue to extend it a bit.
Okay.
Na yamobia arubini in. Since the national health insurance, it's linked to the NHI card. It's all linked to it. Then the banking transaction at the end, and our conformity with your mobile Jimbe. So it is to our own good. I know a boy, Madam Fo. He's a designer, very humble designer. Already bicycle from Tema Newtown, to the tailoring shop, come to eat. The wallet never would the chino, a free toy. And the voters ID card. So I believe now you use voters ID card. And it'll be 5 voters ID card. No, it could be illegal transaction. Or the shop, come to eat, and the best one. Then someone police, okay, them. We have to go to court and look, this is an innocent guy. I'm telling you, innocent guy. Ni wale ni if the bottom etofo wo kura. Obi fa voters ID card no, e ko ye illegal transaction, e we scan ade ade. Ye twisi ya ni be che. And the NHI card no, e card a wo hia papa. And they was here making sure so nipa dodo na wo nya ye no, ye be boa no mo nsaka. Ama ye deactivation na, ye bitum di aye. Wo di aye. Okay. Ye ni se be boa. But the busu ho boniaye or shadow betra wa onko. One day to the end last week no the pressure. E ko to so basa so a emboa. Yeah, to talk
about this. We'll talk about the roads.
Okay.
No be here let's talk about roads.
Who call Amazon? Young Gragita, who has a more jama on one. Nam, Tema West. Wouldn't Clagon, Sun City, what is a greater ground?
German North, crowd.
Oh, Jay.
I'm saying, well, Yasidana,
yeah,
and I'm a constituency at the Bema.
Yeah,
I'm saying, they be Eric Betra.
Yes,
honestly, for you.
Yes, Eric Jama.
Yeah, you know, if Jama,
me future lawyer, no.
Yeah, meaning in our honey free. Now, oh my. Your constituency no a unique constituency. One, you share boundary with Côte d'Ivoire. And Sampa is the largest border town in this country.
Sampa?
Yes. Your border towns is the largest border town. But Nyanka minimni say border town, you near Manfufro, your boss one. At least interior client means easy work. Maybe our mind only other countries no eho kese ye facelift kakra ewo say bi obi free Bontuku another northern part of Côte d'Ivoire no wura Sampa wan trakura ma wanchi wan kosunyane wa mabrikum no san na chikura impression a onya eba Sampa no general impression about Ghana but obedu Sampa na wan to aso anko no san kwa impression bia unya about Sampa no general impression about Ghana. Now sometime back now we share entry points are never baby Jerry for no more generate revenue pa kesi etumi hit target ni di kan yeho because we share a ho to Abidjan very closer. But and because of the deplorable nature of your rules, you know. Car emfa hobio bebrina kofa doma hinkru gonokrum na fe omasimo aba because otitimwa bedu doma from doma ba besi brekum but distance wise no enumu wa more but they prefer using it because of problems are ombenya ewo kwan so na ne ema me ka say constituency ni ye unique constituency no. This constituency we share boundary with German South. I link Brekum. Yes, our another route sampa na I link Sekwa. And any time for a boshie na fe ya wura Brekum. Yes, our another route a link sampa to Wenchi. Akwan we nyina ye highway. As nka wo pese wo call the northern part of the country. Wo fa ne ha na wo kɔ. Wo kɔ a adwuma ye nkrofo eye ewo ho eye cashew. Me ha many. Cashew a efiri o man we mu kwa amanoni. 90% of the cashew a ye produce no man mu efiri German enough.
Cashew.
Me na mka kire o man hini. Cashew a mo to ewo mall ne hu nkro ne ba nyina. E German enough ene produce. Na wo kɔhwɛ tracks no kwan a yɛde nneɛma ne fa so a bobɔ amrɛmu a bedrum kan a
okay
ade a enye na menim bɔne ko a yayɛ
bɔne nim
oh yayɛ bɔne me de menim yayɛ bɔne be woni ama yayɛ bɔne ne sɛ me de bia road minister me di nachi enra ye free chamber nam di nachi nam se ofa because contractor no me de bia me kɔ ne nkyɛn ude ye main roads kura ya nyama ya the principal streets in town. This is the district capital.
Say
now we hwe ye mountain so a president so abegina ho 2019 on the 8th of November ebe kati sort sampa akwan nyina oh me say ye di contract ne ma e da president ibeba no overnight contractor no to me go a half kilometer
interest rate FCA nimya for
me promise say o
nimya for ya nkwa German no Daniel ni kwa tete
akwan de eye kwa eye but enye sample nkwan ne be hwe
na say wo hwe ne ye contribute to the national coffers na
tama do you know
and me say
only tama port
almost omfa bi ko
engineer German no
almost omfa bi ko almost omfa de bi
engineer German no fun
min kase da mi say e be yo video kakran
no abono kura abono kura
me nua ben ka be ya me de
ka be ma
because maka
we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
We there ye there me nua panyin baako em say wa hwe yen
you will meet
he has been one of
ewo bro is
we there mesre wa me nua panyin baako he has been a backbone Obama Mauli
okay
27th year your birthday emano Odin in a grand star.
Over your phone, yeah, you were free.